and load up the Limbusy.
Limbus.
Oh, do I gotta recapture this shit?
Limbus Company.
Probably.
I do not. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
너도 야자야? 아, 다른 사람들은 어쩜 그렇게 의자에 못 박힌 듯 앉아 있을 수 있는 거야? 가만, 진짜 못을 박았나?
Welcome back to Limbus Company. It's been a week since we last streamed it. Like, it's an actual reasonable timeline. And they released a new banner that I don't know if I want to get. Just because it's kind of weird.
It is very specialized.
Yeah, like, it's not, you know, a general purpose thing. Because a lot of it is relevant to getting absolute resonances. And it gets even better if you get purple.
I mean,
So-
Don is pretty good,
But you need to, like, build around her.
I am known to be biased in this matter.
I've
Also,
seen...
do you wanna put up the side stream?
Oh yeah, good call, good call. Fuck. Sorry, with my layout the way it is right now, I'm a little scatterbrained. There's also,
You're saying that to me.
there's also, brain work. Merceau also has a similar one, but he boosts envy. So, like, if you use these two, you really want to lean in on, like, purple skills.
You really want to use them together is the other thing, because Merceau also gets just free sanity from Don being on the field.
Ah, it's kind of like with the chefs, huh?
Yeah.
I could theoretically do 2 pulls, but I think I might box these lads later.
너도 야자야?
Yeah, if you're not crazy
다른
about it,
사람들은
then
어쩜
save
그렇게
your
의자에
money.
못 박힌 듯 앉아 있을 수 있는 거야? 가만, 진짜
Not
못을
gonna be mad
박았나?
about it. Only gonna be a little mad about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure my supports for Don
너도
and
야자야?
Merceau are middle anyway, so you really wanted to show them off.
I could do that, yeah. It's just a matter of I'd have to figure out a team to work around them.
Yeah.
너도 야자야?
Please, Rhodia. But yeah, enough about that. I was also gonna show off that
너도
for
야자야?
battle tag I did one mirror dungeon and then I got
그 의자에 못 박힌 듯 앉아
Hong Lu
있을
a
수
new
있는 거야?
ego,
가만,
which is apparently rupture based.
Which is weird because his other heat ego is also rupture based.
Oh yeah, it's dimensional shredder, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
I feel like this is made for Party Boy Hong Lu because it's a green ego. Oh my god, it needs 6 green. Holy shit.
That's a lot of
I mean,
green.
it could also synergize, say, with the
Oh, K-Corp, you're right.
yeah. I mean that
Hong
with
Lu.
that I can also synergize with the 7 section identities.
Hmm.
He's the
If
leader
you go for the
of
full
bunch.
Rupture team.
You know him well. He's
Also,
finally back to
hello,
kick
Biscuit.
some tail.
I only have 357 modules because the last content was, what, May? And I would just log in, cash out, throw 13 lunacy, cash out again, get like...
Only he says, as though I'm not constantly in fucking module debt.
Meh.
Look at you being a responsible
야자야?
module maker.
I've admittedly haven't been playing for like 1 or 2 weeks because of other games.
가만,
But yeah, let's watch a murder spiral continue. The evil defining. Time for a cruise party.
Partay.
We finally made it out of the waves into calmer seas. I briefly wondered if we could finally start smooth sailing towards the coordinates. And that's when I noticed a stationary cruise ship floating in the middle of a lake.
What
Boat.
could possibly go wrong?
호수의 물. 호수를 바라볼 때마다 늘 일렁이는 모습에 내가 보여.
Hey, shimmering. They did that on purpose.
호수가 아무리 달라져도 물 위에 비친 내 모습은 늘 일그러져 있으니 오히려
Oh boy, I can't wait for Ishmael to distort.
일렁거리는 게 내 진짜
Yeah, same.
모습일까?
Great.
I happened upon Ishmael's musings around the time we were on the way to the elusive lobotomy court branch of the Great Lake. It had been a while since our last disastrous incident.
호수에 비춰온 뒤틀린 모습들이 사실은 옳았던 것일지도 모르지.
Even from a distance, it was evident that Ishmael was gazing down at our own reflection in the water. If she's looking at her angle like that, she's hanging off the guardrail by her stomach. I rested my wandering feet and decided to watch her for a moment. I hover over her, T-posing behind her. I wanted to see what Ishmael was looking at. Together.
손에 피가 맺혔었지. 소금물이 들어가서 쓰라렸고 당장이라도 그걸 넣지 않으면 정신을 잃을 정도로 아팠는데 놓을 수 없었어. 나는 무엇을 놓고 싶지 않았던 걸까?
Dear life?
Something tell me it was not life itself.
다음 좌표에 가까워진 것 같습니다.
Okay.
저도 보죠.
Ishmael woke from her introspection and straightened herself. She strode towards
앞에는
us.
뭐가 있죠?
눈앞에 보이는 것과 레이더상에 잡히는 것은 한쪽의 배뿐이다.
One boat.
그리고 이번 호수에서의 대기는 3시간인 듯하다. 다음 호수로 갈 때까지
Man, gotta wait 3 hours.
관리자님이 요전번처럼 파도에 맞서게 허락만 해주시면
No, fuck that. We're on schedule. Let's keep a schedule. No, Otis. The losses were worse than I anticipated. And remember what Ishmael said? We were extremely lucky that the waves came for us while we were relatively manageable ones. Why are people letting Otis cook again? Metaphorical cook or actually cook? Because, like, you know, I'm okay with Otis's cooking.
명령하신 대로 따르겠습니다.
Otis was the last sinner revealed, wasn't she?
I think so.
Thanks to Otis, who quickly abandoned the idea, the sinners and I could observe this new vessel with somewhat lighter hearts.
다행히 해적선으로 보이지는 않아요.
I look forward to the day we learn the Odyssey's purpose.
Yeah, in what, 4 years? What's up?
Can't wait till Otis stabs us in the face.
If there is
Dawn's noises.
If there is not a Don Pog face yet on someone's stream, I don't know what's happening.
I would be perfectly content if there wasn't.
I've already wasted my shitpost energy.
Oh, that wasn't meant to be a request. I'm just thinking, like, there has to be one at this point. Party! The High Mini. Even from a distance, I could see the colorful balloons and banners decorating the ship.
난
I did not expect Don Quixote to be a party girl.
I mean, with how...
No, but
Yeah.
What was that, Torpo?
I said clubbing, no, but partying.
Ah, yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
look, Don Quixote will fucking tear up a quinceañera or two.
You could play Musica's shirt
I
and
gotta-
Steam Underworld.
I got a feeling Virgilius was tying their shoes for the ass beating he was about to ensue.
아, 제연대에서는 보통 특산물 요리도 내놓을 텐데 술도 있고 거기서만 맛볼 수 있는 귀한 음식일 텐데.
Rhodey and Don Quixote both shot twinkling glances in my direction. Then at Virgilius. Then back at me.
Back to your man, then back to me.
Virgilius shrugged. Whatever we decided to do here was none of his business. Well, Maybe they could tell us something about the nearby branch? Maybe they know something about the LCCB agents.
Virgilius is the man your man could smell like.
What is this?
Look, if there's anything Verge loves, it's giving you just enough rope to hang yourself.
Don Quixote was rhythmically swaying her shoulders. Maybe she's trying to imitate the Marlin dance she glimpsed back at the club. Somebody made the Elden Ring health, magic, and stamina bounce around like a DVD menu. I mean, it's not a hard thing to do. I could theoretically do that as well.
Yes, she's doing the Marlin dance, also known as the Mario.
Swing your arms from side to side.
It's just walking.
Well, now we have a problem.
Come on, gabagoo, gagdio.
Man, the sound of the thumping bass in the distance right now just reminds me of a time where I was at my old house, and there was this weird low rumbling noise I kept hearing. Nobody else in the house could hear it. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Why does nobody hear it? And then I opened my window, and like 5 houses over, they were having a fucking party.
It is better than in my house where my neighbors sometimes just party until like 4 a.m.
Faintly blaring music was the only response from the ship.
This Don Quixote makes a good foghorn.
God, Greg, you are such an old man.
You haven't beat the old man allegations.
Kids these days.
Huh.
I
guess
I can't stand loud music either.
I guess we could quickly stop by and ask them a few questions. We had 3 hours to kill anyway. Might as well make ourselves useful and collect some intel.
Let's go steal their booze!
Ishmael shot a glance at Virgilius before staring at the floor wordlessly.
저 배가 누구의 배인지 어떤 일을 겪은 배였는지를 정확히 모르는 상태에서 간다는 것은 무모한 짓이라고 생각되지만 관리자님이
I get where Ishmael is coming from, because Ocean is different from IRL. Like, you can't just pal up to someone on a boat like you can on the street and say, hey, buddy, what's up? There's boat laws.
네, 건너가죠.
You think Dante can cure a hangover?
From what his ability sounds like, it is rewinding time on the person, so
yes.
Technically, yes.
Yes, he can.
At the cost of feeling the hangover themselves.
Yeah.
I think he's used to it at this point.
Dante, please. I had some Taco Bell, and I've gained the shits. I need you to rewind time.
It's just what I've decided to, adopt to, get over the troubles.
If you're gonna be stupid, go ahead. Fuck it. You haven't learned yet. You'll never will.
That sounds like something Faust would say, honestly. Of like, well, if you haven't learned yet, go ahead. Yisong, last chapter. I finally learned to get over the problems that have plagued my life and learn to be a better person. Also, Yisong, I'm fucking dying here.
Look, a new lease on life does not cure motion sickness,
Yeah.
okay?
It's just a funny... It's just funny that after all he's gone through and he's finally bettered himself, he's still miserable.
Poor guy.
He did beat the depression, but he still cannot use magically cure his body.
By the time all 13 of us squeezed our way in, the skiff was absolutely packed and precariously swaying. Some sinners' faces darkened with concern. Don't worry, guys. Even if you all drown, I'll bring you guys right back. Right as rain. Just kidding.
As I said.
Party responsibly. In a manner that was extremely out of character, Virgil waved at us. Does he know something we don't?
He always does. This
Always.
is nothing new.
Anyhow, I'm just gonna drop this link in the chat if that's fine with everybody. Have fun. I'm Wang's pizza.
Tiger Brows, why are you looking at me like you wanna eat my delicious pepperonis?
Because I do.
Cruise Party 2. I gotta like dance around to make sure I can read it with the smoke in the way.
As I said before, Verge is a huge fan of giving you just enough rope to hang yourself. Because you refuse to learn.
We boarded the cruise ship to gather some intel that was littered with gaudy decorations. I don't see anyone on board. Something about this whole affair is creeping me out. Sad Ishmael. I still don't see anyone on deck.
기다려 보시오. 내가 배에 있는 힘껏 숨을 불어담아 소리를 질러 보겠어.
There was a really funny scenario where, I think this was 2 weeks ago at the game store. Like somebody realized that someone had left their car lights on. They were trying to get the store's attention to, you know, do that, but like this person was rather sheepish, so they would like do 2 attempts and nobody would pay attention. And I was watching this, so I sighed very heavily and just very like loudly say, "Excuse me," and the entire store stopped and looked in my direction. And then I just pointed to the person trying to ask the question. Okay, that has to be put on the soundboard.
No.
그런데 이런 선상 파티 같은 건 우리가 막 들어와도 괜찮은 거야?
Sure, we should barge into a party? This seems like a bad idea.
응? 초대장도 없을 텐데.
주눅들지 마 그래. 이런 건 원래 같이 즐길수록 신나는 거야.
Yeah, Greg, show the chess beefers. I'm sure they'll let you in.
버티고 나발이고
Fucking
목표는
tits out,
정보
Greg.
수집이에요. 헛짓거리하면 놓고 갈 겁니다.
여기 진짜 좋아 보이긴 하네요.
Numerous liquor bottles and half-eaten food were strewn around haphazardly all over the deck. Oh, this ship got fucked over.
I'm sure they're fine.
Oh, Merceau will say that. That's what Festivore.
안쪽에 불이 켜져 있어. 잽싸게
Maybe they just got fed up with the food.
Maybe they're all
Maybe
nursing
it's a bad party. It looks like a bad party.
rancid vibes.
Fucking horrendous vibes.
Don Quixote, running on
Well,
sheer
this time
excitement
you-
for a party, scuttled to the cabins.
It looks like the decorations compared to like the music that's playing. It's all wrong.
You know what this looks like? This looks like a really sad backyard patio party.
Yeah.
Heathcliff
Yeah,
slammed
on a
his...
boat, but
Damn! Heathcliff slammed his fist into the loudspeaker that's been blaring music this entire time.
Come on, it wasn't that bad.
귀 터지는 줄 알았어.
Blimey.
Seriously, like this is the best cruise ship the city has to offer.
I decided to
No,
very
I mean-
sell it. The music was pretty loud.
음악이 꺼지니까 영 썰렁해지는구만. 그러고 보니 지금 상황과 비슷한 이야기가 생각나네요. 유모가 해준 옛날 이야기가 있었는데.
Oh, you're that kind of person at the party, huh, Honglu?
I also have a story to tell about both, but for later.
Don Quixote returned with a dumbfounded expression on her face.
없어. 뭐가? 음식? 술? 아니면 둘 다?
없었어.
There was nothing pouring out of the ship.
그저
Uh-oh.
그저 불만 켜져 있었다는 것이. 방금까지 파티가 있었던 게 자명한데 사람 하나 없다는 게 말이 된다고 보나?
진짜.
Man, the music got industrial as fuck and loud.
숨바꼭질이라도 하는 것이.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's like, Otis, can you not hear it? Can you not hear the music getting louder?
상상이 잘 안 되지 않나?
They're starting to scare
사라졌던
chords.
여기 사람들이 전부. 그러면
Uh-oh. That is the look of, we are going to die.
it's fine.
그런데 파티를 하던 사람들이 이 모든 음식과 술을 내버려두고
Party people!
창고에 우르르 모여 있다고?
아, 네, 딱 이런 이야기였어요. 성대한 잔치를 한다는 초대장을 받고 어떤 저택에 들어갔는데 아무도 보이지 않는다는 거였어요. 저희
Luigi's Mansion.
다시 들까요?
Heathcliff just massaging his fist. Not gonna happen, kids. Sorry.
라디오 작살냈는데?
I broke the radio, kid.
이게 파도에 당했던 배라면
La.
당장 나가야 하는데.
그런데 열려있는 어떤 방에서 자꾸 쿵하는 소리가 들리길래 들어가 보았더니 사람들이 두 팔을 편 채로 시체같이 뻣뻣하게 껑충껑충 튀어오르면서
Hong Lu, my man, are you alright?
저는 창고를 확인해보고 와야겠어요.
Just casually like, and
Just
then,
like,
Fighter Jiangxi.
yeah.
and then they found a bunch of bodies. Twinkle, twinkle.
I feel like "Are you alright?" is just kind of a constant question with Hong Lu.
체질이에요.
It's genetics.
Knees weak, palms are sweaty.
Sinclair hurriedly left the room in search of the ship's storage.
추는 춤이 한때 유행 중이었다는 이야기였습니다.
What? I don't know if Sinclair being on his own is considered splitting up the party.
이야기도 아니었잖아. 괜히 기대하게 만들고 말이야.
The party is in more parts than one. The party has been split.
I like Heathcliff saying, man, that story kind of blew. I thought it was going somewhere.
우리는 틀림없이 다시 살아 움직이는 시체의 이야기일 거로 생각했수만.
We all know that zombies are a no-no in the city.
괜히 애 겁주기는.
They're illegal. That doesn't mean they don't exist.
Yeah.
I'll go find Sinclair.
I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of zombie.
Yeah.
I
Also,
feel
this
like
this
most
reminds me
people
of a tale of a ghost boy from my country. It's a kind of old tale. I don't remember it well, but basically, the people of the south of my country were usually fishermen, always going out with dogs on the boats because there was this tale of this ghost ship that abducted people from their boats on the mist and forced them to work on their ship for the rest of their life and afterlife, and made them help abduct more people. But apparently, dogs were able to detect when this ghost ship was coming, so fishermen always kept them with them in order to retreat hastily from the waters.
It's a really interesting thing that, like, across all cultures, there's always the tale of, like, the ghost ship where you are, like, kidnapped and forced to work on all your, like, on this life and the next. Like, it's a very common thing, like, you know, popular pirate media, like Pirates of the Caribbean, but, like, Limbus Company technically has something with, the Welcheers boat, and now we have Festivor's story. Festivor? Fenfel!
I will have you know the Welcheers boat isn't a ghost ship, it is very well staffed.
Very
This
well
ship was
staffed,
called,
very friendly crew.
yeah, this ship was called El Caleuche. It's a ghost ship that ships at night. It is constantly accompanied by music and dances, but also by people being forced to work.
Ah.
Usually,
It is time for battle. I ran into
Oh, Ishmael, I've been out in the lakes before. Yeah, really? Yeah, I was on the shipping boat.
I ran into the cabins of the ship in search of Sinclair, who fled from Hong Lu's scary tales. Thankfully, I was able to find him without much trouble. But tell me what the enemy is, video game.
Just as Ryoshu says that, Festivor, she picks up a can and goes to drink from it, looks and goes, "Oh no."
We all been on the ship the boat before.
Yeah, sure, we can fuck with this.
One of the alternate ending to the Lobo Core crew. We all went cheers.
After the events of Library of Ruin, we just wake up on the boat and we're like, oh, what? No.
See, this ship isn't actually haunted. We missed the sign that said "Gone Shrimpin'."
It's pretty dark in here. The hallway to the storage was significantly narrower than the party deck. I had nothing but fate occasionally flashing lights to guide me through this dark hallway. I decided to proceed carefully. Seriously, This place is way creepier than wherever Hong Lu was going with the story. Sinclair? You there? I wasn't sure whether these water droplets were where these water droplets were falling from, but they were really getting on my nerves. I don't see anything here. Not that I could in this dark, even if there were. All I see is a very faint ray of light, and... Sinclair? And Sinclair... It seemed to me that he'd been standing there for a good while. Exactly how long, I wasn't sure. Sinclair stood there, still like death. He looked up. What are you looking at? Now that I'm here, I noticed there was something funny about that ray of light. I assumed the light itself was from a lamp or something, but no, it was just there, surrounding the general area where Sinclair stood. There was no light source. So the light shining in from the outside, maybe? No, that doesn't make any sense either. We're deep in ship storage. A big metal box with no opening for even a single strand of light.
No, you see, Sinclair can hear the music.
Besides, it's nighttime. This is getting more and more bizarre by the second. What is this light?
You choose to be stupid, or are you just born that way?
Sinclair, we gotta get out of here, man. We gotta go.
I'm fucking out of here.
Run now, come on! Fear of the unknown intensifies. What I saw defied every bit of common sense I had accumulated over the journey, and I had to get Sinclair out of there. I snatched and tugged his limp wrist. Come on, wake up! That seemed to have done the trick. Sinclair suddenly snapped back to reality and began screaming. He bolted out of the room. That's a good scream.
Yeah, I love him screaming from the other side of his room.
Something's new.
Ah, I see Sinclair found the Death Stranding.
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about whatever's in. Don't worry about whatever's in the background.
Oh yeah, I noticed that wheel in there. Oh wait, that's not a wheel. What is that?
That's probably fine, right?
Yes, a wheel.
What about it?
What? I thought it was a wheel originally. Then I saw this bit above Ishmael's head. I'm like, oh.
It begins with the WH, sure.
Yeah.
Two words
So-
sound alike.
Oh, what the hell are these?
The passengers.
Whale of the Thousand Strand. It is Death Stranding.
Yeah, do you realize what's in the background now?
No, I figured the background was a whale. I didn't think we were actually going into Stranding though.
Yeah, come to find out, these partygoers were having a real whale of a time.
They're not doing Death Stranding.
that world,
the Thousand
not down there. They're floating up there.
Can't believe the whale would string them along like this.
Reminds me again of that Morris Tales of the Country. Like, aside from the story of the ghost ship, there's also the story of wizards and witches that with their heads separate from their bodies and go flying through the night, and if you hear the cry, you have to invite them the next day for a meal or you get cursed.
So I'm noticing something kind of annoying here. That these are very obviously not human enemies and don't have a sanity meter.
They are human.
They are human?
Yeah, they're human.
Used to be.
They're mermaids.
You remember what
know what
whales
mermaids
do?
are? You know what mermaids are, right?
Yeah, I figure as much, but I thought sinking would apply the abnormality logic to them, not be a completely worthless stat for this.
I think it's
Not really
damage.
abnormalities, so to speak.
Yeah.
What was that, Tiger?
I think it still deals damage because sinking deals damage to anything that doesn't have sanity is the thing.
But the thing is, like, it didn't show like the damage number that I'm used to. It showed the sinking icon and a number, which usually indicates that sanity is going down.
I don't know. I'm tired.
I didn't look at how many waves there were.
Yeah, there's a few.
Just kill them and you'll get
Eh,
through
too.
them eventually.
버스로 돌아갈 수 있겠다.
This is the interdiction fight. It's not gonna be tough, but also, like, I can't sleep on this.
As much as you're trying to get use out of South there, you're only more like big moves.
What was that, Festival? You said you went your only move and then kind of trailed off.
정신을 차릴 거야.
Slash isn't really good for this chapter.
I mean,
Oh, it's bad.
yeah.
그러니 알아.
Faust is here to bring what's it called? Brain work. The sack.
I feel like P Moon has kind of been afraid to make Slash good, considering I'm sorry,
Weoshu.
It's Weoshu.
Look, I'm fucking sleep deprived. Give me a break. Weoshu and W Dawn exist, so.
So Pierce is the game here then.
Look, for all of a single fucking chapter, Slash was great.
깨달았나?
And then they shat themselves.
Yep, Darklight, whale.
It's all about
vocals.
blunt.
Is it blunt? Because it looks like these guys are weak to Pierce. Also, man, you did like no damage there. What?
Highlight them.
You should probably check their.
Oh, they probably have hella pale resist, don't they?
완벽한 한 방.
I mean, the secret is they are weak to Pierce.
힘 조절이.
They are normal to blunt, and I think they resist Slash.
That's usually how it goes.
No,
is that
no,
they're-
they're normal with Slash.
Oh, they're normal Slash? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a
Yeah.
lot of enemies in this chapter are like resistant to Slash.
They have-
Envy.
They want you to get the party girl Don Quixote.
Big honker
I
stone.
have her. I don't have her equipped though.
How
Yeah, I'm
much-
pretty sure I have Big Honker Stone as my support Dawn.
I don't have kids out, Dawn.
맞는 거야.
I'm probably gonna sleep on her for a bit just because, like, that feels like a whole build around.
Yeah, it's envy.
And I don't know if I have any good, like, dedicated envy builds.
That and also like I feel like having little brother Merceau helps out with that build too.
I mean, I could get the shards for them, no problem. It's just that, like, I want to see what else they're gonna release.
않았다는 거네. 그치?
Sort of Merlin, but her raw ass damage output isn't always the greatest, and
Yeah, and the other
You're gonna
thing
want that.
with French Dawn is that she doesn't have the right sins for this.
oh, sins are barely the problem.
The cruise is
I
an
mean,
aftermath of
losing
devastation. The consequences of breaking the laws of the Great Lake were severe. I'll have to be more careful from now on.
Losing 20% of your damage ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing, but if your character shits out enough damage in one go, then it's not the problem.
Like we're groused.
Let's try hammer time, Faust.
Oh, she fucks.
Oh, she does.
Regret.
The problem
Something
is
making me.
the big problem though
Yep.
is that much like Dicey Rhodia, Boat, Ishmael, Molar, Otis, Spicy Yisong, Hammer Faust really wants to be in rank 1 to get as much tremor on herself as possible. It's not required, because like if you do her like skill 1 once, you're ready to go for your next attack. But she's a lot better in that regard.
I appreciate that Wang has like a bunch of named teams, whereas I just have one team that I ever use.
It's how I like
Same.
keep things in like organized manners.
I gave
just-
up on caring about gimmicks long ago.
Yeah, I just edit
Same.
it to suit what I need.
I think we could do it like this though, because like Rhodia doesn't need to be
No, she's good no matter what. It helps, but it's not a
준비되었습니다.
necessity.
다들 연장 챙겨.
재촉지 마시.
Also, I was not cool enough to get
불편의
Molar
시간이다.
Office, Otis. Boo-hoo.
It's shockingly good.
Yeah, Muller's
She's
just
fine,
fucks.
but I prefer like Yoshu.
I mean, Muller's is really, really good if you have literally any other charmer support on your team.
100초만 기다려줄게.
Something you might miss is that whenever you kill one of them, you lose sanity.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck that.
It's beginning to look a lot like Fishman. Everywhere
This
we go.
chapter fucking loves punishing kills with sanity and things like that.
It's like I'm back to playing against the frogs.
Ocean's hungry.
The frog is actually a possible boss in the daily.
In the Luxcavation, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
We might get the damage bonus on a Blood Steeped Scent. It is something like I've gotten once against a boss and it was great because I just saw 3 instances of 500 damage appear and I was like, fuck. It was a shame that it was against the Centipede and it was just like, Lamau, I have 1-ups.
Whoever is typing, please don't push to talk.
I'm sorry, it's the last time I'll do it.
흐드러졌구려 피어나라.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
My main squad is whatever the fuck I feel like today.
Same.
My main squad is units the IDs that have
Jeez.
They're like just good on their own.
Show fear.
Downside to Ryoshu is that her egos, in my experience, in general, are not the sexiest.
Her what are not the sexiest?
Egos, like Ryoshu's egos in general.
Fourth Match Flame is really good. It's like a 39 if I remember right.
It's
yeah,
good,
but
but the
Ryoshu doesn't really support it.
Yeah.
Oh,
the problem with
no, Ryoshu. No, yeah, you're right. She doesn't have red.
It's not great, mostly because you know it's slash. And being slashed, you don't really get a lot of utility out of it.
I appreciate it because in mirrored dungeons, it's nice when I'm being thrown at 35. I could be like, yeah, nah, fuck that. Deal with it, Ryoshu.
Yeah, I've been using the spider eagle.
The spider
I
bud.
have both of them.
Spider bud is really good.
But like Ryoshu fucks. Like goddamn.
Yeah, when you get Dur going, it wrecks house.
Even just her leap fucks shit up.
It's time for the beatdown.
I disagree. I fucking disagree.
Yeah. I forgot that she has, you know, they have pale resist.
Well, also she didn't fucking flip any coins.
Yeah. Ishmael.
That's the more debilitating thing.
Ishmael's in a bad way this chapter.
Yeah, Father Rodian's the best. So fucking good.
I like Hammerfaust just because 2 wide abilities is fucking bonkers.
She just feels herself. Like honestly.
Yeah.
Her blue is fucking good.
And her red is even better. And all you need to do is throw 1 yellow out.
Well, but the blue keeps it going is the thing. You don't just need to rely on only the yellow for generation.
Oh, on use gain 4, you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. Yeah. That's really good. Also,
yeah.
man, Yi-Song's hand sucks.
It's kind of the problem with Spicy Bush Yi-Song, actually. He's very quickly been outshone by other AoE damage dealers.
Yeah, because like I was talking about this last time we streamed it. Yi-Song introduced the idea and then was really quickly power crept out.
Yeah, it's why I found myself using Yi-Song less and less this chapter.
He's good for if you do like what the insane thing I do and just do a sinking build, but like outside of that, yeah, he's been quickly outclassed by 3 people already. Also, fuck. Sorry, my mic arm is like doing some weird shit. There we go.
There's also the slight issue that Yi-Song is only kind of okay.
Yeah. So they were
Coins are not amazing.
So they were mermaids.
Also, it takes way too long to get his ultimate ready.
His tier 4 also is not great either. It just adds 1 sinking to 2 attacks. So they ended up getting devoured by a whale. And this deserted ship is the aftermath?
우리 배가 규칙을 어기지 않았어도 규칙을 어겨 파도에 덮쳐진 다른 배와 얽힌다면 어떤 파도냐에 따라서 덩달아서 피해를 볼 수 있어요.
They're single. What's that?
It's great. You can do everything right and still get fucked over.
Their single lapse of judgment led to this chilling catastrophe.
I mean, that's the ocean for you.
I remember Ishmael looking into the lake, muttering to herself. I also remember the rough, biting words she threw at us. This was the reality of the great lake that Ishmael survived before joining us. Oh. Oh yeah, they showed this in Tokyo Game Show. That's why I was making the Death Stranding jokes a while back. A place where even the smallest mistake could mean total That's a fucking tree.
That's a whale.
A whale.
A place where one must struggle endlessly to survive the terrible unknown. So this was the kind of path Ishmael sailed before joining us? If only I'd known. Then maybe I could have been more understanding of her. I keep going back to my quarrel with Ishmael back at the boatworks. I can't stop thinking about it.
내려온 인어들은 처리했지만 시간을 지체한다면 저것이 이제 우리를 노리려 들 것이다.
This is basically what happened when Assman and Chester failed to deal with Etrian Odyssey 3.
파티는 끝났다. 복귀하도록 하지.
We left the cruise ship as fast as we could.
Wait, does that imply that I don't know what that implies.
So we didn't find anything. I made the wrong call. I shouldn't have made such a rash decision.
됐어요. 살아남았으면.
And that was that. Ishmael didn't say any more.
그래도 물자는 더 챙길 수 있었어.
I like how... No, this is very funny. I like how the laws are not laws. They're just a set of guidelines because we are just fucking Pirates of the Caribbean here.
They're a suggestion, not a rule.
Yeah, they're kind of laws, but they are not really.
They're more a set of guidelines.
Yeah.
어이, 레이더 상에 아까는 잡히지 않았던 커다란 것이 잡힌다.
Maybe it was the whale next to them.
좌표의 중앙과 현저히 가깝네요.
Oh.
그렇다면 이 점이
21구의 로봇 통해 지부.
Man, we got there quick.
잠깐 밖에서 바람 좀 쐬고 올게요.
Ishmael slowly returned to the spot by the ship's railings, where she stood, muttering to herself. For a moment, I wondered if I should follow her like I did earlier, but maybe she wanted some time alone to think about things, and decided to let her be.
정신 꽉 잡아.
Man, this is not the time for shit compression.
자꾸 감정을 내비쳐서는 안 돼. 내 단 하나의 목표를 이루기로 했잖아. 작사를 그렇게 갈아냈는데.
Oh, I know you sharpened your harpoon. I see it on boat Ishmael all the time. It's a real good harpoon, actually.
Gonna sharpen your harpoon, do it in the privacy of your own damn room, Ishmael.
I mean, that's what she's been doing earlier.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what the kids are
disgusting.
calling it these days.
I call it
Please,
rolling.
Ish, we have things to do.
I call it rolling the bone, Tiger.
Disgusting.
그걸 방해하는 것들. 방해가 될 만한 것들은
Just call it jacking off like a normal person.
This is such a funny screen. Dante's like, what's wrong?
신나서 날뛰는 건 더 해치울 거 없어? 난 이제
Oh,
시작인데.
I
you
appear
ever
to have
think that maybe-
miscalculated the situation.
Maybe there's a reason writing down the rules is a taboo. Maybe they want people to be fed to the whales.
The calamity.
I mean,
Oh,
you-
that doesn't look good at all.
yeah. So when you take into consideration that the how they call that the sweepers are actually made by the head, it makes sense that they want people to die.
Sorry, I'm trying to pizza. The elusive Lobotomy Corporation
She's
brand.
pretty normal.
The elusive Lobotomy Corporation branch of U-Corp finally appeared from beyond the veil of the mist, but it was completely covered under a layer of bizarre white membrane. I think we're on the correct path, at least.
I'm also covered in a bizarre white membrane, but you don't hear me talking about it.
See, my first thought was the weird, like, gooey bat thing from Monster Hunter. I forget what it's called.
Talking about your skin as a bizarre way.
My bad thing is Gigi Nox, but you're probably thinking of Kezu.
Kezu, that's it.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of the dragon, the elder dragon that's covered in fungus.
Oh, Valhazak?
Yeah.
Well,
Also,
it's covered in corpse goo, not
perhaps you
fungus.
could get a tan.
Also, I fucking hate Kezu.
Yeah.
우리의 목적지 유사 로보토미 지구. 파일럿이가 말씀하신 생존자분들.
I kind of want Virgil to be like, "Fuck no, you kidding, kid?"
살 수 있는 시간은 충분하오. 별일이 없었다면.
It looks like on has transpired since then.
I don't know about that one.
I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
Kezu, what the fuck, man? As Sinclair and Yusung shared their thoughts, the large structure loomed even closer, out of the mist and into our line of sight.
Look, the irritating thing about Kezu is that it doesn't have any fucking music, so fighting it is tedious.
I love Ryoshi's reaction.
But that bit though is because Kezu can't see and then music only activates when the monster sees you.
I know, it's a funny joke the first time, and then the next like 5 million times you need to fight the fucking thing.
Hey, how about we get back on topic?
Maybe that's a good idea.
Every sinner save for Ryoshu froze, where Ryoshu was like, "Whoa, cool!"
그러니까 저게 로보토미 지구라는 말이?
좌표 범위에서 한없이 중앙에 가까울 뿐더러 전달받은 정보와 크기감이 일치하는 것을 보아서는 그렇습니다.
Uh-oh. The sight was enough to shut everyone up. To hope there may be any survivors in this structure was far too optimistic a notion for what appeared before us.
흰 물체들의 사이로 로보토미 코퍼레이션의 문양을 확인할 수 있다.
그럼 진짜로 저게
Hey, guys, you know what came to mind first? Like, here? My first thought was, oh man, I love Resident Evil Revelations.
Have anybody seen the elusive L-Core branch? The sufficiently L-Core shaped branch person? No.
Only the smeared logo of the L-Corp branch glistened among mounds of pallid, blasphemous white. This was the undeniable reality we found ourselves in.
Can't believe they made their own turbo team.
파일럿 씨의 이야기대로라면 쌍갈고리 해적단원들이 이곳을 떠나기 전 마지막으로 남긴 말이 재앙이 오고 있다 였었나요? 우리가 일을 시작한 지 얼마 되지 않았을 적의 일이 생각나는구려. 이런 생체 조직이 들러붙은 분위기가 사뭇 흡사하군.
Wait, did you actually go to L-Corp?
T사 지부 때?
No, from
the fears.
Oh yeah, okay.
당시에는 배신자가 있었던 것뿐이다. 이번 상황과 비교하기에는 적합한 비교군이 아니다.
Yeah, also, I doubt poison gas traps are gonna be the least of our problem.
I like Rousseau
also,
here.
Hopkins was a bitch.
I like Rousseau here, like, there was a traitor and a miss. Also, still really want to punch that guy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna shoot him like that other motherfucker I shot.
상황은 더 심하면 심해지 덜하지는 않을 것 같은데.
그럼 파일럿 씨의 동료분들은 인어가 되진 않았으면 다행이겠군.
So the calamity was,
maybe they were lucky enough to die.
The calamity that Pilot mentioned didn't destroy the Lobotomy Corporation branch. It transformed the place into something uncanny. Something so grotesque that total obliteration would have been preferable to whatever happened here.
세상에는 다양한 형태의 재앙이 있기 마련이니까. 이 대호수에서는 5가지 재앙이 존재한다.
4?
이제는 내게려나.
무슨 뜻이요?
Thank you, Yisung, for speaking what I was thinking.
뜻은 차차 알게 될 거다.
Well, I can get
cryptic as always.
I can't give you everything. Otherwise, how are you going to grow as people?
Cryptic bitch.
No, he's just having fun with this now.
I'm a guide, not a strategy guide.
They don't pay me enough at Brady Games to help you out here.
지금은 그 재앙이 남기고 간 지옥 속으로 직접 너를 저어 들어갈 시간이군.
I'm just waiting for the reason why Virgilius is such a petty bitch towards the sinners.
Because there's no point in him solving all their problems.
I figure as much. I just want validation.
Look, just remember, suffering builds character.
Yes, actually. Isn't that exactly why you should be coming with us? After a quick tinkering from Faust, the skiff got very loud as it slowly descended from the Mephistopheles.
What?
입에는 여러모로 자주 쓰게 되네요.
조망만 해서 아까도 그랬지만 영 미덥지 않단 말이지.
Look, Rhodia, it's not about the size, it's about the motion of the lake.
I'm sorry that you're the second largest person in the party, Rhodia.
The small engine on the skiff revved gently, and our short, sputtering journey to the branch began.
호수에는 원래 안개가 많이 끼나요? 아까 호수도 그랬고.
주의하는 것이 좋겠어. 안개 속에서 갑작스레 나타나는 것은 모험의 기본 공식이니.
I'm glad that everybody's getting, like, equal time to, you know, be a character in this chapter. Like, I haven't looked at anybody, like, in the past chapter and say, why haven't you said anything yet? Oh, that's gooey. There was a growing sense of trepidation among the sinners as we climbed the pale, membrane-enveloped stairs leading up to the branch.
They outfitted this lobotomy corporation with skintanium armor.
Oh, you think we're gonna run into Edward Carnby here?
Worse, we're going to run into the Skin Forged.
Oh no!
I mean, Festivar and I ran into that recently. Not yet.
확실해?
Rhodia was visibly disappointed. Maybe she was half hoping that I'd tell her that the golden bow wasn't here, so we should turn around and head right back to the Mephistopheles.
이런데 올 때마다 내가 유난 떠는 것 같긴 하지만.
I see where you're getting at, Spellsword, but like, I don't think mycelium has
blood vessels.
Blood vessels, yeah. I was gonna say neural network, but I thought that was wrong for a second.
No, those are definitely blood vessels.
Yeah.
You just blood vessels.
Cardiac.
Look, the less I think about this, the better.
Closer we got to the entrance, the more reluctant the sinners' gates became, as though they were growing increasingly wary that some unseen enemy could ambush us at any second.
뭐 하자는 거죠? 안 갈 건가요?
너는 아무렇지 않은 거야? 우리가 느끼는 이 감각, 오히려 너같이 호수에 익숙한 사람이라면 더 강하게 느끼곤 하지 않아?
그래서 안 갈 건가요?
What, a little bit of absolute fucking primal terror is stopping you as Ishmael walks on.
안 갈 사람은 여기에서 기다리던가요.
아저씨, 한참 전부터 저 자식은 말이 안 통했었는데.
You know how I said I was talking about how characters are all getting their time in the limelight? When I said that, I was thinking I haven't seen much of Heathcliff. But anytime we do see Heathcliff, he's very, like, straight to the point of just, like, killing it.
I love Heathcliff in this chapter. He's great.
He's like, I've given up on her, dude.
Look, Atlas, anything... You can eat anything. The question is whether or not you can eat it more than once.
가긴 가야지.
Ishmael appeared to be the only sinner uninterested in the golden bow. The golden bow, the unfathomable, bone-chilling horrors of the lake. I was starting to believe that she considered all of that nothing but obstacles between her and her mission.
건물 전체를 덮고 있는
I don't like that at all.
What's wrong, man?
Wait, is that Solid Snake over there?
Fine.
So, you know how, like, the ocean is one of my worst fears? Turns out the other one is this.
This is Snake. I seem to be stuck in some kind of weird goo on this ship. Also, I'm dead.
Fucking meat moth shit is...
I had a dream like this once. It was pretty fucking cool.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
I have not played Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. I've been told that I should play it, but I have not yet. Is IF just its fungi? I also like how Yisung just knows what she's saying now.
I mean, the secret to fungi is they don't play like the rules. This seems to play by the rules.
Fungi, like, we were talking about this in another stream, like, there is a fungi out there that functionally acts as chicken, and I kinda wanna try it.
살아있는 생체 조직으로 보이는 건 혈관이 마구잡이로 생긴 것 같은 느낌. 어이가 없군.
Yeah, that's how they fool you. When you try to eat the chicken thing, it turns out it's deadly toxic and erodes your insides.
It's fine.
Yeah, chicken of the woods.
Good chicken.
Fungi are horrifying in their own way.
They don't play by the rules, it's fun.
Tell me the name of God, you piece
We're
of shit.
so fucking stupid here.
What is this statement?
The patterns are not random. I
They're
believe.
not natural, is what she means.
Ah.
전체를 생각한다면 이렇게 필요치 않은 담론으로 힘만 빼는 것이 더 불필요해 보이는.
Actual life follows patterns. This is too random.
Assertive Yisung is really good. It's like, when I look at the big picture, I see a really fucking pointless argument.
그대들도 멈출 생각은
Gaze upon the big picture and shut the fuck up.
Look, it's an affront to all things living. That's what this flesh is.
The good news is that they cannot render the color out of space, which is this is kind of supposed to be.
I see we have dived in. The Whaler. The bizarreness continued deep into the Elcourt branch. That white, pallid membrane was covering every inch of the interior. And we found those that were shambling around, wrapped under that very same membrane.
Merlin, I've seen somebody who has like fucking like 3,000 fucking shard boxes because he just refuses to spend all of them.
Yep, it's fucking weird.
Oh, are you talking about my my modules?
No, yeah, well, yeah.
My throne of energy? Don Quixote had stopped dead in her tracks. She was looking blankly at a section of the wall.
흥미로운 거라도 발견한 거야, 꼬맹이?
To be fair, there was nothing to spend it on for quite a while.
Yeah. My dragon's horde of modules.
Whereas I think yesterday I burnt through like 50 or 60.
Damn, how?
Don't worry about it. I needed experience.
Yeah, I'm debating that myself.
모형이 이렇게나 생동감을 가질 수 있다면 내가 무릎을 꿇고 제자로 드리라고 하겠어.
잠시만요. 설마 이 사람들 파일럿이가 찾던.
Man, the voice acting team's really killing it in this chapter. Damn.
Yeah, you said about Solid Snake in the wall.
What was that, Tarfo?
Said that thing you said about Solid Snake in the wall.
No, I knew what I was going at. I saw that a while ago.
Yeah.
Sunderland.
He's having a bad time.
This is the worst.
This is the lake ending of Silent Hill 2, isn't it?
This is
yes,
this is some fucking like. What?
Look at Ryoshu. Look at Ryoshu. She's loving this shit.
No, actually, this stuff is sick as hell.
How?
Yeah, that's the weird part.
나 이렇게 소화 안 되는 기분 느끼는 거 오랜만이야.
I think this is like actually the first time we've seen Rhodia genuinely unsettled.
Yeah, Wang, this is what I was messaging you about last night.
I think I gotta review that. Hang on, what was Torfa messaging me about?
I'm
oh
trying to
yeah,
remember,
oh
like,
yeah.
This fucking show where like people like this exact thing. I remember seeing a show like.
See,
that.
my first thought
I
is.
can't remember the name.
See, my first thought is still Resident Evil Revelations, because like a lot of the barnacle mutation zombies followed the same logic of growing on the walls, but they didn't like. They weren't wallpaper so much as clutter.
I mean, Atlas, they're alive in that they're not dead.
이보게들 꺼내줘야지 않겠어? 살아있잖소.
그러고 싶어도 이미 늦은 것 같기도 하네요.
잘라내지 않고서 꺼내놓을 방법이 있나 싶은데.
See, my first thought is we're gonna be peeling a lot of stuff if we're gonna do that.
Annihilation. That's the show I was thinking of.
Ah.
It's like peeling is more like surgery.
Carving out.
Is it in the wall? I thought they were just like a layer on the wall.
No.
벽에 박혀 있다. 일반적인
Look at how the head is divided from the body.
Remember the resonance tuning forks?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
하지만 일반적이지 않은 힘으로는 반드시 이들의 형체가 부서진다.
용서할 수 없는
Fie.
소행이로군. 억지로 쑤셔넣은 흔적은 없어 보이는데.
Oh man, Hellscream's gonna be such a good fucking chapter.
Yeah, Ryoshu's actually like, no, this is cool as fuck, honestly.
이렇게 태어났던 것처럼 말이지.
It does.
As a reminder, Ryoshi's a freak.
It does lean
No, I
into.
love Ryoshu.
It leans into the little side story of LCCB Ryoshu.
이번에야말로 구할 수 있을
Look, there's a
거라고
reason Ryoshu's my favorite.
약속까지 했는데.
Body horror's cool as hell.
Unlike
She knows exactly what she's on about. She's not afraid to admit it.
Unlike the
An
other
absolute
sinners,
freak and
Ishmael
open
didn't
about it.
spare a glance to those trapped in the walls.
관리자님, 저것들을 쳐다보고 있다고 황금 가지가 나타나는 것도 아닌데 전진하자고 말씀 좀 하시죠.
Somebody's trying to be the main character of the chapter. I guess this is the thing we could do for them. Still.
I don't know about the source, Shrike, but the singularity seems to be based off of it, if I was to hazard a guess.
쏟고 싶지 않다고.
이곳에선 호수의 규칙을 신경 쓰지 않아도 될 텐데 좀 더 느긋하게 가도.
Nobody wants to be leisurely.
둘러봐도 역시 아무도 없는 게 확실할 테니까요.
여기 있지 않은가?
살아있는 척하는 것들이잖아요.
Ooh, that's a good statement. I like that.
하면
이건 아무리 봐도 그것이고 그것이 지나간 자리에 멀쩡한 사람이 있을 리 없고.
Oh boy. Oh man. John Carpenter, when did you get here?
그것은
Skin Forge came and bled all over
순식간에
everything.
물을 집어삼키기도 하지만 다시금 뱉어내기도 하죠. 그리고
The World Gorger Whale.
뱉어내는 것은
Well, that's the point. It doesn't really eat anything. It's never there for long.
그렇게 뱉어낼 거라면 애초에 삼키는 것조차 하지 말던가.
Just a whittle nibble.
왜 마주하는 온갖 것을 다
And boom,
삼키려고
skin
하는지
everywhere.
모르겠어.
Are you talking about the same whale you mentioned before?
그 어떤 모험담에도 그런 어마무시한 고래에 대한 이야기는 없었어. 정말 고래가 맞는가?
그러게 준비가 더 필요하다고 말할 때 듣지 그랬어요. 적어도 마음가짐이라도 달리 먹었을 텐데.
Look, we didn't have a choice. Virgil was sitting there like, nah, go. Get off my fucking bus.
Eats everything up, mixes a little bit, skin all over the place, spits it back out, and it was like it was there the entire time.
So what you're saying is that the whale you met devoured this building?
네,
How could you be sure of that?
그 고래가 지나온 모든 길은 지금처럼 하얀 모습으로 뒤덮이니까요.
You're saying the break room just gets eaten?
Whoa.
I mean, they are alive.
Great.
환상체일까요? 여기가 로보토미 지부인 만큼
Yeah, maybe, Sinclair. I hope it is.
Yeah, abnormalities have rules.
No, this isn't ambergris, Atlas.
다
This
썰어버리는
is-
게 낫겠다.
This is just skin from the whale mixed in with everything else.
This is biomass, is the best way you could describe this.
It just
Basically,
eats everything up.
이 안에
It all
인간은
melts
남았을 리
together a
없다잖아.
little bit in its mouth and it spits it back out.
Imagine if the skin forged was a whale.
어이,
Ishmael, you shouldn't get so close to... Ishmael strode towards the figure.
이스마일 씨가 뭔가 환상체 같은 정신적인 것에 당하신 거
Problem
아닌가요?
with the things mixing is it's as if they were always like that.
그런 징후는 없었다. 저자의 눈빛은 지극히 평소와 같다.
Interesting analysis, Merso. I still think you're a robot, but... Whoa. Oh, God, you know the vibe I get from this? It is one very specific scene in The Mummy when, the plagues are hitting and the entirety of, Cairo are just, like, shambling zombies.
Great.
The closer Ishmael gets, the more the figure's body is taken over by the pallid, off-white membrane. The voice grows increasingly incoherent. Whoa!
Ah, nightmare.
분명 방금까지 사람의 말을 하고 있었어요.
Ishmael?
봤잖아요. 분명
Ishmael, you have to get away from it.
이럴 리가 없어. 내가 알고 있는 게 틀어지면 이 호수에선
Oh, is she realizing that her crew might actually be alive for lack of a better fate?
No, what's confusing her is that the skin seems to have receded and then grown back.
Yeah, the thing is that she thought she was so sure that these were a certain way, and now they are appearing to be an exception or a different way.
Ah.
Yeah, they were all as good as dead, and now that she's learned new information, the possibility of them being alive is just fucking with her.
Oh, then this has a very different impetus. I could have asked one of the sinners to stop her, but before I even realized what I was doing, I was running towards Ishmael. I think it was guilt that pushed me to act. Guilt that I may have played a part in driving Ishmael to this point.
단테, 그대가 나서서는
But guilt can sometimes help. The figure's face shifted again when I approached Ishmael. The white membrane covering their face begins to withdraw, as though an unseen force is peeling it off the skin. The mouth didn't come back, but the eyes looked at us. The eyes that looked at us were unmistakably human. They were blinking with effort.
되돌아왔어.
Is it reacting to Dante?
관리자님이 가까이 다가가니까 사라졌어요. 이 망할 흰색의 껍데기가
황금 가지에 의한 중화작용으로 보이는군요.
Oh, interesting, because the golden bow affects reality around it. It's actually affecting the fusion.
단테 씨의 머릿속에 있는 그 황금 가지의 조각은 미력할지라도 이 백화 현상을 중화시키는 효과가 있는.
Wait, we have a shard of the golden bow in us? I feel like I missed a detail somewhere. The figure whose
You didn't miss it. You didn't know about it.
the figure whose mouth was still
they only told us now.
whose mouth was still wrapped under a pallid membrane blinks wearily, as though they could understand what we were saying.
중화요? 아니, 그럼 황금 가지가 있으면
I mean, we don't have to die. We could just remove the golden bow from our head, and with it, probably the pact we have with these 13 people.
이노가 지금 다시 사람으로 돌아올 수 있다고 그런 말을 하는 거죠? 제가 잘 이해했어요? 파우스트 씨?
충분한 검증은 되진 않았지만
가능성만이라도 말씀해 주세요.
I mean, no Darklight, because people have had replacements all the time in the city.
Yeah, remember our good buddy Nemo with the best head ever?
Remember our good buddy Sinclair's mom?
Oh yeah, the
entire family.
The Sinclair estate had that, yeah.
네, 적어도 이곳을 먹고 지나갔다고 추정되는 고래의
Remember,
영혼들은
go back.
돌아올 수 있다고 판단됩니다.
To be fair, Darklight, our head is basically a black box to us.
I think Dante has distorted.
Who knows?
That or he's a singularity, which is a singularity of like setting something to a time.
The clock itself is a singularity.
밀어넣으려고 노력했던 그날의 기억이.
Yeah, but then that beckons the question festival of, is Dante the clock or is he using the clock?
I mean, didn't Verge specifically say something?
Yeah, the hands are Limbus property.
Yeah. I can Tyrion because I've seen the inside of my skull through powerful magnetic resonance imaging.
Also, I keep pointing this out, but Dante is a they them.
Yeah.
Their gender is ambiguous.
You're correct. It's just, you know, it kind of comes off as automatic.
You're a nerd.
My speech that is. Ishmael looked at me with a vacant expression.
당신에겐 들리는 거죠? 그날의 파도 소리가.
Ishmael was right. Emotions of the past began flooding, roaring before me. She stands alone in a sea of tall, rolling waves that are just drowning out my thoughts. I nodded, carefully.
저는 항해사였죠.
Backstory, let's go!
해결사기도 했고 뱃사람이기도 했고 그런 안정만한 우리는 고래잡이라고 불렀어요.
Whalers!
Tinker, Tailor, Fixer, Sailor.
She's a whaler on the moon.
No, please, not that fucking theory. No, go away. Get out.
On the project moon.
Get out of here with the fucking moon theory. Leave.
No, this is funny.
Yeah, somebody whipped that out on me the other day. And I was like, this is stupid.
I don't know what the theory is. I just bullshitted and thought it was funny.
The theory is that this is on the moon.
No. For full context, I was quoting Futurama.
Yeah, I know you were. I was joking. Yeah, there is one of those sort of more cracked theories that all of this is on the moon.
Ah. So you've seen it yourself? The whale that devoured this place?
지금까지 우리가 만났던 고래들은 사람을 삼키면 아예 자신의 것을 재구성하여 바뀌게 만들죠. 하지만 그 고래는
This whale's a rebel.
그 천백한 고래에게 삼켜진 이들은 하얀 막에만 감싸진 채 모두 그 형태가 온전하게 남아 있었어요.
It's very funny having worked with Photoshop for a while in my young adult years, in that I could instantly tell what are just, you know, set brushes.
I mean, everyone uses.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. It's great. This one doesn't really parasitize things. It's worse.
외곽을 향해 키를 조종할 때가 간혹 있었죠.
How are there outskirts on the fucking on the lake?
The lake's connected to the
온전한
outskirts.
척하는 배들이
Yeah.
바다에 떠 있죠. 선체 전체 하얗게 변해버린 배가 고래잡이 사이에선 그런 배를 만나면 호수를 이리저리 돌아가는 한이 있더라도 반드시 피하라는 이야기가 전설처럼 전해져.
The vibe is so rancid. We gotta go all the way around the lake.
그 배는 원래 타고 있던 선원이 가지고 있던 습성이나 능력은 바뀌지 않은 채 그저 호수를 돌아다니는 다른 것들을 습격하는 것이
Oh.
전체로 돌아다니니까. 피쿼드호의 선장이었던 자가 있어요.
The Pequod was the boat, right? It wasn't a character?
Yeah, correct.
그자의 목표가 그거였죠. 자기 손으로 그 창백한 고래를 잡는 것. 그 안에서 생활하는 내내 그자는 그 고래를 잡아내는 것이 얼마나 가치 있고 대단한 일인지 설교를 늘어놨죠.
Yeah, the Pequod is the whaling ship.
Yeah. I've never actually read Moby Dick. I just know about the ham-fisted allegories in Metal Gear Solid 5, and also this.
I have never read Moby Dick either.
귀가 따갑기도 했고 저자가 제정신이 아니라는 것도 알 수 있었지만 아니지. 어쩌면 우리를 미치게 하는 방법을 정확하게 알고 있던 걸지도 모르겠네요. 어느새 우리도 그 창백한 고래를 잡는 것만이 인생의 유일한 구원이자.
She was like a god of a man, but hateful of God, instead praising things like the sun gods and the devil.
배 안에 모두를 미쳐버리게 만든 거예요.
Hi, I may have watched the Plague of Gripes video about villains. It's where I learned a lot about, like, you know, the metaphors of Moby Dick before this chapter.
결국 우리는 고래를 마주하게 되었고.
Well,
You know something's real fucked when there's no eye, just a socket.
Are you sure? It's just there's no eye.
I mean, from what I could see, you got a point.
나무 토막을 부여잡고서야 제정신이 돌아왔을 때 눈앞에는 아무것도 남지 않았어요. 아무것도 붙잡고 있던 것이 그저 나무 토막이 아니었다는 걸 깨닫고.
Oh no.
그래서 용서가 되지 않아.
When she uses a snag harpoon, does Ishmael say... She just says that bastard has to still be alive, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. I had always, I had assumed that it was, Ahab, who I assumed was male. And, bastard has a male annotation to it, right?
I mean, traditionally, but no.
Yeah.
Anyone can be a bastard.
Yeah, anybody could be a bastard, but, when you think about it, there's, a mindset of, a male inclination, instinctually. So, it still makes sense that she's, still probably hunting Ahab. Ishmael's words grew increasingly aimless, like a vortex of the sea, endlessly whirling in place. Now it was clear what Ishmael's mission was, where the tip of that razor-sharp harpoon aimed. It was aimed at the captain and drove them all to damnation. An overwhelming tide of hatred and obsession burned fiercely in her direction. You might actually get that, because unlike Moby Dick, this Ahab might still be terrifyingly alive. There was no room for reason or rationality to convince her otherwise. I suppose bringing up that I saw from Ishmael's obsession a glimpse of our old captain won't do anything to help right now. We don't even know if the captain's still alive.
내가 모든 걸 나누었던 동료의 관짝을 붙잡고 살아남아 버렸을 때 마지막까지 그 새끼는 먹혀가는 배 안에서 혼자 그것과 맞서 싸우면서.
I mean, in a way, this is actually exactly how Moby Dick went.
그렇게 목숨 바쳐 따르던 선원들은 바다와 외곽 위를 떠다니며 먹혀갔는데 한중에도 없었지. 그놈은 살아있어요. 살아있을 수밖에 없어. 살아있어야.
And Ishmael wants the power of the golden bow to get some fucking answers from her.
The answers being her organs ripped out of her body. Yes.
That too.
우리는 그 선장을 죽일 때까지 절대로.
I wanted to ask her which we she was referring to, but I was starting to think that nothing I would say would improve anything if it didn't outright bring everything crashing down. That was when an imperceptibly light breeze broke through the silence. A solitary butterfly. It moved with grace, tinged with fragility, as though it did not fear the weight of this heavy silence. It took a moment to gently flutter onto a puddle with a very loud splash. Thank you, Faust. I was expecting Ishmael to, like, pick up the butterfly and eat it.
보통의 나비가 이런 곳을 날아다니고 있을 거라고 생각하나?
After a quick respite, the butterfly fluttered its wings and took off once again. I think all these other people would see their other party members going nuts and brace themselves. I know, like, the people that have been through the shit, like, Sinclair a lot, but Greg and Yisung are definitely, like, a lot more sympathetic to anyone dealing with the shit.
마치 따라오라는 것 같아요.
한성체가 코빼기도 안 보이더니 드디어 나타난 건가?
He's just like, man, finally, I'm bored. It might be a trap. We are lost. It's the only thing with any sense of direction we have at the moment.
찬성하겠어. 나 개인에게도 궁금함이 생겨.
Butterflies are very interesting things in literature metaphors.
이들은 계속 무슨 말을 하는 걸까요?
Oh boy, don't you want to know?
내 듣고 있었네만.
Can you read lips, Yisung?
일정한 규칙성을 띠고
Well,
있지만
I was gonna say, there's no lips to read, is there?
일종의 부호 같은 느낌이죠. 음파와 암호 패턴의 체계를.
Oh, this is what you were talking about a while ago, Torfid.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Don Quixote was at the far back end of the line.
I have my chart out.
Looking back at the figure.
관리자 나리와 꼭 붙어 있지 않으면 해결되지 않을 일이었던가 보네.
When I walked away, the pallid membrane grew over the face again, burying it, and it began to shamble. Is it as Ishmael said? Will they now roam the Great Lake, attacking everyone and everything they came across?
Hell yeah.
Not only their physical senses, but also their sense of self, forgotten deep under the pallid membrane. You think that's what Ahab was looking for?
So really quick, click one of them. Look at their move names.
Ah, I see.
They're Morse code.
But not our Morse code, right?
Well, yeah, they're not like using Latin characters, it's specifically using Hangul. So like the pirates, spells out to help me. Putting them all together.
Oh, all of these just say help me?
Yeah.
Whoa. I think it is
Each
just...
one of those represents a different Hangul.
Gotcha. Man, PM is really creative with that shit. Like what they were doing with typewriter back in Ruina. Oh, these guys have sanity. Interesting.
보자 터뜨려주지. 깨달았나?
날 뛰어보라고.
적들이 흔들흔들
Heathcliff domination, baby. Typewriter as
also, really quick.
Go ahead.
There looks like there's 2 different models there. Look on the hook one.
Both are hooked. But I see what
they're
you're.
both?
Yeah.
And the one to the right of it? I'm just mildly curious.
Yeah, they're both pallet thing hooked. I think they just had different visuals.
Well, no, hook is what is that thing. Theirs specifically spells out what is that thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
one is qualified thing pirate.
Oh,
one
there
is
we
qualified
go.
thing hook.
Yeah, pirate spells out help me, and hook spells out what is that thing.
I see. And Sneaky Canuck, I'm referring to Distorted Yan was their name? Back in Library of Verona.
Yan?
Yeah, I believe one interpretation of their name was a typewriter. Pallet noise. SP loss efficiency +2. If less than or equal to 45 SP and inflicted with this buff, gain noise panic.
Yeah, there are different kinds of panic. It's great.
Oh boy, that's actually kind of cool. Damn, I was hoping to.
정신 못 차릴 거야. 탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
Hammer Time Faust is great.
Yeah, no, she fucks.
Didn't think Death Grips could be topped, but here we are.
Honestly, Death Grips has really fallen by the wayside.
Yeah.
Like, Grippy Faust is...
완벽한 한 방.
Like, she's not terrible, but...
But like, El Remnant and Hammer Time are like do things way better.
Nice.
Oh. What did the mermaid say?
If I remember correctly, it's just kind of gibberish.
Yeah, also, what were you saying, Tiger?
I love Nightmare.
Neutral?
Appreciate the music going on here. Just lends into the horror.
Right? This is good. It's not great for casual listening, I'd imagine, like with, what's it called?
Oh.
Kanto 2, but
Okay,
like, this is a good song.
So apparently if you do each character separately, it spells out having fun.
Oh no. Oh wow.
Yeah, these guys are,
very grabby.
They roll negative coins, so have fun.
So if you get them to low sanity, they're gonna start busting your ass.
Ah, so sinking is even worse here. They saw the solo videos and were like, fuck that.
I mean, people do solo videos of fucking anything, though.
Yeah.
Y'all have minus coins.
I find the solo video stuff kind of tedious, honestly.
It always takes a while.
Yeah, because they got to build it to the full action economy before they could do stuff.
Nice. 하나 챙겼다.
I mean, at least when you're doing it with like Tree Sang or something, like one dodge is good enough to do everything. Unless, you know, you get unlucky and you eat shit.
I just don't find it interesting personally, that's all.
Are these guys also resistant to pale? Yes. Ugh. Gross. I think
They live in the water. Why would they be weak to water?
I need to use a different, what's it called? Ishmael here.
방금 건 아무 쓸모도 없었어. 바보.
Rodeo, though, fucking killing it.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
파쇄 완료. 힘들군. 그러니 알아서 잘 힘들군.
Wow, that cleaned up well.
알아서 잘 피해야지.
Yeah, Limbus solo is kind of why I started looking into syncing, because watching Spicy Song solos was really fascinating back when he was first released. The Lake and the Butterfly.
And a part of me is, it also feels like a bit of a trap too, that's easy to fall into, is thinking characters are better than they are, and a lot of it's also just RNG manipulation.
Yeah, what they don't show you is the amount of times they reattempted each run.
Yeah.
Where?
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
Paladin Shield.
That too, Lude. Like, it's a lot.
Do you have the data on what Paladin Shield says?
Oh, Shield? So Shield actually, if I remember correctly, pairs up with something. But swapping skills 1 and 2 and you get Let's Run Away.
Ah. But yeah, I just get tremor count here, so fucking why wouldn't I use blue? Ah, so close. Thought we were gonna get a third stagger. It is time for the big hammer.
But yeah, no, this part of the chat was just powerful levels of body horror that, like, I don't know. Project Moon stuff has always been on the body horror end, but this is exceptional even for them.
Weird, I thought it gained weight. Oh, she only had 4, Wait, it did her ult first instead of her, 1.
Yeah, speed as fuck. I have learned this over my time of playing this. The order you see on the bar is an illusion.
Yeah, I do know that it prioritizes stuff like ults and egos first, but man, that was really inconvenient.
No, it doesn't. That's the thing. It's fucking weird. Sometimes distance plays a factor.
Oh yeah, huh? I remember you talking about this a while ago.
Same thing happened in Verona.
Yeah.
But it really was not reliable.
No, it is very unreliable. That's kind of the problem, though, is it can sometimes fuck up ideas.
Yep.
I should say, this is a very specific breed of body horror that Project Moon never really touched on, as far as I know.
It kind of reminds me of Videodrome from Cronenberg. Is that the term, Videodrome? Or is that the title, I should say? Because like,
that's the title.
Because like, it very much reminds me of when I first watched it, and I just saw all of the fucking flayed, stretched flesh. Ugh. Paladin Shield?
No, this isn't even flayed, stretched flesh. This is flesh over something.
Paladin Club. What does the Morse code say?
So, don't say it like that. So the club specifically says get outside and together the shield and club form a sentence basically saying let's get the hell out of here.
Ah. It makes sense. I just, you know, I can't read the funny dots that translate into Hangul.
No, it was like the way you said it and the conviction in your voice.
Translate the funny, horrifying lies to me, slime.
I'm sorry, I can't speak Korean. I need to pull open this little guide I saw.
Ah. Rabbit Heath is always reliable.
Up till you get to a really long mission day down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of a testament to how fucking strong our Heath is that he hasn't been power prepped to Oblivion.
It's mainly because that skill has 5 dice, so the gains are really ramp up, but also he applies fragile on the first hits, so he benefits from his own skill.
I mean, also, even with that ammo, the last 3 hits of quick suppression always hit.
Yeah.
And those hit hard.
Yeah, because they get the compounded interest of the dice.
It's not like he's fucking completely out without any ammo.
He just is entirely dependent on his ult at that point because the other two skills only have one knife slash and they're incredibly pathetic.
Green especially is his like worst without ammo.
Yeah, because it's like what, 3 bullets? It eats the most ammo and it's the saddest without ammo. I do wish guarding with him would like reload like a bullet or two.
No, you see, Mal, this is just a layer of skin stretched over things and melded with them. It's somehow worse.
It's so funny to see Regret, the fucking abnormality that was like probably gonna be your first what, Te, I think it was?
Yeah, like a fucking basic bitch boy escape abnormality that always is incredibly easy.
And Faust is just like wrecking house with it.
To be fair, the first game and the Lobotomy Corporation and Ruina really fuck your concept of power scaling in this setting.
Yeah, because you kind of like in L Corp and Ruina, you start at like a solid 8. Well, in Limbus, you're at a 3. Someone stood there, waiting for us. He must have arrived here much earlier than we have. What? The butterfly we were following folded its wings and settled gently into his sloshing head. Yo!
Oh, this certainly is a guy.
The figure's voice was clear and precise, unlike that of the mermaids. And not like an abnormality.
멀쩡한 생존자는 없을 거라고 했는데.
Three compared to A rank. I'm like saying on the scale of 10 because like in L Corp and Limbus you were like an 8, where like a 10, like a 9 would be like say the Liu or the Hana, while the 10 was, you know, the head.
Well, I say they fuck up your concept of scaling because they ramp really fast because of the nature of both of their settings.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in Limbus,
that's more my point. This is a lot more gradual in the realization that you are a small fish in a massive pond.
Yeah, like in Limbus Company, the only reason like these characters are strong initially are A, because we can like pluck their alternate reality betters from elsewhere, and B, by default, these people just so happen to have an ego.
Yeah.
Also, they're unkillable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
And they're
I mean, like the main fucking thing is that like even if a grade 3 fixer showed up, like fucking Urza from Distortion Detective, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like
hell, I think I forget his name. The Hornet from Distortion Detective.
Vespa.
Yeah, Vespa was a grade 1, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, you're.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Vespa could just like casually jump up a fucking skyscraper to a specific floor into the window with just like as easy as anything.
Also, what were you gonna say, Torpo?
Yeah, we're an unkillable goon squad, and B, yeah, no, it's kind of that. Is it doesn't even need to be a color. Like fucking a higher up in like any of the fingers could easily wipe us out.
Like I want to say, something as low as like the Kumakuras could probably like give us trouble.
I mean, I'd argue that like the threats we're dealing with are almost on the level of the Kurokumos, but the moment like we see like a fucking like Section 3 association shows up, we're fucked.
Yeah. Also, back to the plot. Is he a distortion?
Looks like it.
저거 네 친구야?
아, 뒤틀림이면 그 똘붕이네 닭.
And also your dialogue. You seem kind of muffled, my dude.
He's fucking water orb.
Yeah, kind of what happens when you're talking underwater.
머리가 찰랑찰랑거려.
You think it has its own orbit?
별이 꺼진 하늘 아래에서
Oh, you're one of these guys, huh?
But yeah,
Rim.
there's two things that make our squad special. Zombie strats, in the fact that we have shown to reverse distortions, which is fucking unheard of.
Yeah.
통성명할 생각은
I mean,
없습니다.
except for that other person.
질문만 하도록 하지.
We don't talk about them.
이곳에 온 이유를 대라. 미친 인어들만 존재하는 이곳에 뚜렷한 이유 없이 온 것은 아닐 테지.
How did you get here
분명
anyways?
시추선에 정박해 있는 건 우리가 타고 온 보트 단 한 척뿐이었다. 그런데 네 놈은 어떻게?
내가 바다를 건너려고 한다면 배는 필요 없다네.
I am the ocean, my dude. Don't worry.
이것은 순전히 그대들을 보기 위해 온 것이지.
What?
우와, 인기가 많아진 기분인걸요?
그대들은 가지의 황금빛이 비추는 곳을 향하는 자들이지.
그걸 알면서 우리를 보러 왔다는 건 설마 그거야?
I mean, Shrike,
우리에게
it's almost like all
황금가지가
this
어디
has been
있는지를
planned.
알려주겠다는?
Yeah, like we're... Given that the title of this job is Sinner, I think we are like below the bottom rung of the company. So odds are the higher ups at Limbus are just sitting there with like a margarita laughing at this.
Oh, I more argue that there is a plan. People expect these things to happen, given Virgil's reaction to basically everything.
Yeah, huh?
맞소.
Poor Greg.
가지를 이 건물 안에서
That too, Shrike.
그저 시간의 무용함만 깨닫게 될 것이오.
Huh. I still can't sense the golden bow this deep into the branch. There was truth to what he said. The bow was no longer here.
그렇다면 어디로 가야 한다는 것인가?
가지에 이끌리는 게 비단 그대들뿐이 아니라는 건 진작에 겪었겠소. 심지어 겨우 얻은 하늘을 빼앗기도 하였지.
Oh, I know. Fucking.
Literally our first bow.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what company that was.
Encore.
Encore.
Oh, that was N.
어떻게 그것까지 아는 거죠?
One of the branches of Encore.
Yeah.
원래는 외곽만을 떠돌아야 할 고래도 그 영롱한 눈부심을 오롯이 느끼고 있지.
Oh no.
황금 가지로 인해 외곽에 있어야 했던 그 고래가 둥지 안에 이 유사 호수까지 왔다는 말인가?
틀림없이. 그리고 이 건물에 있던 갸냘픈 가지는
That's terrifying.
여기에던 환상체들.
Because what happens if the whale eats the bow?
몽드하고도 가늘인 고래와 함께 떠났다네.
Well, since the bow seems to be like making the pallid stuff shrink back, arguably that would weaken it.
Or fix it, which is what the whale might be looking for.
Maybe.
I mean, part of the problem is this is a creature from the outskirts, so by its very nature, it is almost impossible to comprehend.
I mean, also at the same time, we kind of need that thing, so guess where we're going.
I like how Kuoshu was making the Chaos Theory butterfly wings joke, and yet here we are. The irresistible nature to reference that theory.
우린 단지 그 날개 뜻의 울림을 좀 더 나은 방향으로 이끄는 것이지.
우리? 누굴 말하는 거지?
Oh, you're the blue boys from the intro, aren't you?
모든 걸 지켜보며 때를 기다리는 별의 주인.
Actually, look at the middle bit really quick.
The middle bit?
Of his head. A little lower, a little lower.
Yeah, the weird brain cube. Oh god, it has a rune!
Oh
It has
yeah,
the sign.
the fucking Mark of Cain. Wow, I did not see that.
I thought it looked a little weird, but I thought that was something on my screen. A red mark
Really
briefly flashed on his head. Oh, it only appeared then.
Yep.
I've seen that mark before.
Yeah, it's the sign.
Yiseng shot a silent gaze in Rim's direction.
그렇다면 그대는 구인회의 끝에 대해서도 알고 있는가? 과거의 벗들이
Oh shit.
아느냔 말일세.
알고 있어.
그 또한 지켜보기만 하였는가.
My guess is this is the person whose head is gone from the photo.
You think this is Rim?
Yangji.
Or Youngji, sorry.
이상 씨, 혹시 당신의 옛 친구 중 하나였나요?
그대들도 잠시 겪었던 면면이요. 구인회가 분열될 때 뿔뿔이 흩어졌던 이들 중 하나. 내게는 바다로 간다 이야기하여 놓고.
그래. 나는 항상
Oh shit.
대답해 주겠네, 이상. 내가 지켜보기만 하였는가라.
Yeah, no, it's not him.
그것은 오문.
Yeah, it's not him.
자네는 구인회가 끝장이 난.
Yeah, because there was like a bunch of other people that were just like faceless individuals in the picture of the
Like,
nine.
there was one that literally just fucked off.
Yeah, there was one who, like, his face was replaced by a swirling void.
I thought that was implied to be Youngji.
That was Youngji, I believe. But this is someone else.
Yeah, this is one of the faceless individuals that was a part of the nine, but we didn't get to see.
그 상태가 끝인가?
Friend and confidant Rim.
그것을 객관하여 정해 놓는 건 이다지도 의미가 없어. 기회심은 영지 형.
Yeah, he certainly waxes philosophical like a nine.
Well, there's our fucking confirmation right there.
Yep.
그래. 그대는 일찌감치 내다 버렸다는 것이지.
세상의 줄기를 볼 수 있게 된 걸세.
I don't know why, but I'm just expecting.
단 하나의 줄.
I don't know why I'm just expecting Yisung to like pull out a knife here, get ready to fight.
Saw the root.
그것만 느낄 수 있게 된다면.
No, this isn't Fate. That's the other Moon Company. The one that always fucking confuses me.
I know, it's great.
바와 같이 다가오는 것이.
이거 하나만 대답해 주세요. 당신의 말대로 이곳을 삼킨 고래가 황금 가지를 먹었다면, 그리고 그 가지가 정말로
Really? What now?
이 백화 현상을 덜어주는 게 맞다면.
Which means one thing.
Ishmael's breathing was quick and light. She could not finish her sentence.
당신이 생각하고 바라보는 것이 못하겠어.
그렇군요.
이 정도면 이쯤이면 되겠지.
Warming its tummy, Darklight.
다름하는가.
그때는 바다와 강과 도시가 어디에 있는지만 알고 꼬여 있기만 했다면.
But now I see the universe.
지금은 직접 내 날개로 다 가보자 하오.
Oh?
그뿐이요.
잠깐. 그런 정보를 아는 놈을 호락호락 보내줄 것 같은가?
You don't have a choice, young lady.
유감이요. 지금은 손에 움켜쥐어도 나는 흘러내려 담을 수가 없으니. 자.
Goodbye, Lamau.
It just gives you a peace sign and vanishes.
With that, he stepped into the puddle and disappeared into the depths.
You know, it's kind of fucking wild if oh, there's a rubber ducky floating in the water. It's kind of fucking wild if Youngji fucking like him distorting just retroactively obliterated his face from all the photos.
That'd be pretty cool, yeah. Rim disappeared from our sights like a butterfly, leaving its brief respite upon the water surface. It was as though we had awakened from a dream. From him we saw the familiar red mark. The mermaids are coming back. Yeah, the blue group is now pretty much confirmed to be Damien's ilk. I don't remember seeing anything like Rim amidst them, though. What I remember seeing was a very, like, slender, almost insectoid figure, and something with, like, a really gnarly-looking tendril. I gotta look at that fucking trailer again. Oh no. I don't think they were vague silhouettes. They were very distinct and stark, and Damien was, like, prominently highlighted.
To be fair, having the sign doesn't mean he's part of Damien's crew.
Oh, who followed me? Thanks for the follow, Iron. Wait, Iron?
제압을 준비합니다.
I'm wondering if it's like I wonder if it's the Iron from like another group I know. Doubtful, but
skin.
Pallid bipeds begin to fill the void Rim left behind.
저자의 영향으로 인해 인어들이 습격하지 않았던 것으로 짐작된다.
Look, we got our tiniest little sliver of meta plot back to where we were doing.
Merceau was taller than Rodion, right? They almost
yes, by like a couple inches.
A couple inches is a lot, but they look the same height here.
No, Merceau's definitely a bit taller. Because like I think it's like Merceau is like 6'2" to Rodion's 6 even.
Sinclair. On his forehead there was the one who bisected Cromer with a flick of the wrist. The one who silently approached me to talk. I remember the one marked with the bright red sign.
Yeah, Merceau is 6'2" and Rodion's 6 even.
I can't believe fucking Sinclair's boyfriend is making Blue Reverberation 2.
Oh, we have more.
To be fair, we don't know what his plan is. Aside from definitely something apocalyptic.
I mean, apocalyptic is
Gibberish.
not necessarily bad.
It is just gibberish?
Yeah.
Apocalyptic just means something is going to change. Dramatically.
Maybe this is dominating.
It sounds like a culling, so pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, no worse than what's already going on in this city, I guess.
Something similar to Herman's.
So what's going on in this city is just a whole lot of death in general, but culling is on a greater scale.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, like whittling down the populace to 1/100th, probably objectively bad.
They regenerate.
That is what you would call a genocide.
Why are they regenerating? Or how are they regenerating?
Look at Pallid Noise.
If they're a survivor Palified at turn end, all other Alifies heal number times 3.
Yeah.
So they are they're guaranteed 15.
So focus them down.
in a normal
as much as you can at least.
Yeah, you know, for something that is not an abnormality, this is a very something that's close to the abnormality as we could get. This is a very unfocused fight.
It's human. They're all human.
I hate it. It really does lend an interesting thing back to the end of Ruina, where somebody said, like, the head does not interfere with humans' plans. If it's human, they don't care.
I mean, they'll also probably interfere in anything that directly impacts their power over the city.
Yeah, if it affects the bottom line, then they would. But like, it was the like explicitly mentioned mission statement by oh, what the fuck was her name?
Xena?
Yeah.
Yeah, the head only gives a shit about very, very specific things.
Like robots.
Robots pretending to be human. He has a fixation on what defines humanity.
Does this define humanity?
It's still human.
Apparently, the capacity for humanity is
suffering.
whether or not you can, yeah, just meaningless suffering.
Yeah, like if I were to look at this, I would say their definition of humanity is to suffer.
I mean, the entire city is a fucking machine fueled by hate and suffering.
It seems to be a metaphor that like Korean game developers love to use, because like that was also a theme used in what was the zombie cooking Metvania that we played a while back, Torpo?
That wasn't Korean.
Oh, that was it?
As far as I remember, it was Taiwanese.
My mistake. That was Dungeon Munchies, thank you.
Yeah.
That one also had a mega city that was powered on the suffering of others, but in a more literal sense.
I love that game. That game was great.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was janky, it had problems, but man, it was great and the writing was fantastic.
I like how we had just two different ideas of what we could do as a build.
한바탕 해볼까?
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Skull got new DLC. I never got into Skull.
완벽한 한발. 시원한걸?
I think I have like a deep, appreciation for Dungeon Munchies though, because I felt seen by the developer and I saw what the developer was doing with all those fucking magic references.
정보에는 익숙해지시는 게 좋을 겁니다.
Like one scene is literally the depiction of the 14th edition print of Doomsday.
Look, I was impressed at the game managing to make me feel feelings about what was originally a dumb fucking joke.
Wait, The Lake and the Butterfly 4? Hang on. Rim was right. We couldn't even find a hint of the golden bow from within the L Court branch. We'll have to search for the whale, like he said. Also, thanks for noticing the double kill, because I sure didn't. Yeehaw.
It's like, man, I wasn't expecting. The game loved turning one-off jokes into actual meaningful things.
Oh, this is
what would otherwise be one-off jokes, I should say.
Man, what was the one-off joke? Oh, you're talking about Dungeon Munchies. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was like fixated on the 4 ways I have to endure here.
Oh yeah, in 10 turns.
한바탕 해볼까?
Yeah, these guys, the shield boys are tanky.
They sure are.
It's fine, because Rodion is too.
저거 봐, 쟤 휘청거리고 있다.
Not just that, Koshi, but having them come back in ways that are actually meaningful and heartfelt.
Hope you know it's the number of turns, Highwing.
Sorry? Oh yeah, I'm aware. I'm a little worried that this team doesn't have the DPS capacity. Just because fucking Otis gets shit hands like this. Otis and Rhodia, the discard characters, getting the cards they have to discard. Ugh.
I will say this, Rodion at least still fucks damage-wise.
You have hammer, so you should be fine.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get some egos going.
얼얼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
야호.
That was really lackluster.
I mean, if you can kill them all off this turn, then you'll still be in line.
What's your tremor count? Okay, you're good.
But also, fucking gimmicks have no place here. This is a raw fucking DPS race.
This isn't really a gimmick build anymore, though. I think if I were to change the team out, I think Yi-Sung would be the first one out. I think Yi-Sung, spicy Yi-Sung has been crept out of relevance.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
See, you're still in line.
Oh, Iron, don't put that fucking trauma in my brain. That terrifying thought.
I mean, the important thing about Heath is he's good at carrying the start of a fight.
Do I want to throw out Faust's ult?
Why?
2 guaranteed wide attacks. Which is 3 with Yi-Sung's as well.
I mean, wouldn't she still have enough tremor for both wides?
No, because she's only at 9 and both need 5.
Doesn't blue give tremor on hit?
Oh yeah, look at that. I think I was more also looking to increase the sanity of my team with her stuff, but it would be at the cost of her. Yeah, after seeing, like, Risky Judgment just not perform, I've been trying to stick with her yellow more.
Honestly, on the whole, I didn't really use Ish, but also I don't have sexy wetsuit Ish, so.
Does she not expend the tremor?
힘들고 완벽한 한발. 그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
파괴 완료. 힘 조절이.
무지하니까.
Not a bad second, not a bad one. I think I could
Yeah, look at her, she's at 14. Yeah, really quick, look at the blue.
The blue?
On Remnant, on Remnant.
Which... What am I looking?
No.
Remnant out. Red.
Yeah, you mentioned it a while ago when I realized, oh yeah, it does give tremor. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so look at how much she has right now, even after those two blues.
14?
Yeah.
She is a fucking machine.
Yeah, right now I'm just trying to find the cheapest way out here because I don't want to blow my big attacks on this wave.
That goes squeeze.
나이스. 하나 제꼈다.
We have ooh. Yeah. If I remember right, Pierce is really good this chapter, so I'm gonna have Yisung throw out a big drift.
Granted, in general, you are a lot more ego happy than I am.
Wide egos are really good. Like, they don't do much damage on the front, but the fact that you're hitting multiple of them with it, it's basically like X attacks in one.
Yeah, but I would rather cut out extraneous turns rather than just do wide damage.
Yeah, get him.
I prefer focus.
Shame here. Well, he was at low sanity anyway, so I'm not shocked. Plus, it also applies yellow boost, and I think I'm using. I'm not really using a lot of yellow boost here. I wonder if it persists next turn.
I'm mostly using Tremor because of the protection it gives.
You know, I'm kind of glad I don't have Muller-ish.
Why's that?
I don't like the camera spin.
Yeah, that one's a little weird.
Yeah, that's one thing. But also, the thing is what W Yi's saying is some of his moves also like go crazy with the camera.
Oh,
tragic.
I'm still in line, but like
that was
damn,
trash.
That sucks.
Well, I have an AOE for next turn, so I could like I have 2 AOEs next turn, so I can line that shit up, and I can.
I mean, you know, it's well if you still have more, there's also.
I would recommend throwing out a dodge on Heath.
Yet.
Oh, I see you what you're looking at. Yeah, I didn't realize that was the line.
You also have like teleport with C plus you want to use.
Oh yeah, that does have AOE. You're right.
There's only 3, not 5. Like not like a big one. It's not as big as the other 2.
Nope. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't get access to teleport, but I wouldn't really be using it either way. I think this is stronger. Well, it's more.
I mean, what mattered is you didn't expend all his ammo, so you now have a quick suppression out the gate.
Ooh, yeah, look at that.
That's specifically why I warned you.
Where did Yisung get 2 tremor? Well, 2 tremor count, I should say. No, can't really do anything with her.
직접 알게 함이라.
Death! Here comes death!
와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
Man, even with high sanity there, huh?
It's because you lose sanity when you use the ego, so...
Yeah, like, I figured 20 sanity would put my odds in a better spot.
Also, sometimes the coins just fucking hate your guts.
Yeah.
걸어가지. 정신 못 차릴 거야. 무지하니까.
흐드러져 끓여.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
And this is wave 4.
Yeah, no, you are well within the 10-turn time.
Yeah.
No
It looks
ammo.
more imposing than it is.
It was the start that kind of had me a little worried.
That's how it always is. You're going to be using more like turns on the first wave than you are like the last ones.
Yeah, you need ramp.
I was really hoping that we'd get a fluid sack for that, but it never came up.
여기엔 황금 가지가 없어 보이네요. 제게도 가지에 대한 감각이 느껴진 건
What is it?
없었으니까.
Regret Faust is very bad at supporting.
Yeah. I thought everybody else would contribute to that, but I think we're missing orange in our pile.
이제 어떻게 하실 거죠?
Yeah, you don't. I don't think you actually have that much gloom in your party either.
No, there's a lot of gloom in the team. Ishmael, Rhodia, fuck, there's a third one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It's, I don't think we have any orange. No, we have one orange with Otis, and that's it.
지난번에 만났던
lusty
날아다니는
Otis.
파란 꼬맹이랑 비슷한 놈이라는 건데 괜찮을까?
확실히 결과적으로만 보면 저희를 도와주긴 했었죠. 아주
우리가 뭘 어쩔 수 있지?
Nothing we can do.
그렇네요. 저희가 할 수 있는 건
Thank you, Sinclair.
없었겠죠. 하지만 데미안은
I hate that I've like starting to learn.
없었던
I'm learning to decode these, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, that just tells me
becoming
you.
one with the Ryoshu.
That just tells me you need to start painting a screen, Torpid.
No. I don't feel like killing my family.
내 놈한테만큼은 없었던 걸 수도. 관리자님, 그자가 믿을 수 있는 자인지는 어떠한 증거도 없습니다. 결국 그자들의 목적이 무엇인지 명확한 말도 없이 내빼지 않았습니까?
They said they were here to observe. That's it.
야, 그래도 얼굴 튼 사이니까 뭐라도 알 거 아니야. 뭐 없어?
내가 알던 그와는 너무도 달라진.
Didn't they say the name Rim in Yisung's plot at some point?
Yeah. No, Rim was one of his.
I just remembered that now.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here first. It's pretty clear that the golden bow isn't here anymore.
남아 있는 이들은 어떻게 되는 것인가?
우리가 손쓸 수는 없다.
Damn. You're right, Merceau, but damn.
알고는 있지만.
Yeah, this is pretty rough for Dawn, because it's a scenario of like, I want to be a hero. How do I be a hero here?
Burn it. Burn it. Cleansing fire.
Wow, that's really poetic from Heathcliff.
Oh, that's funny as fuck coming from Heathcliff is what that is.
Right? It's almost like somebody didn't read the back half of Wuthering Heights. I know she was saying something else, but I thought she said "I guess so" for a second.
Very well.
웬일이래? 남 위로도 다 할 줄 아는 사람일 줄이야.
Yeah, right, Rodeo? That was. With the pallid mermaid's unintelligible signals echoing behind us futilely, we decide to leave the Elcourt branch. We will likely never understand them, unless you have a very convenient slime on your head that can interpret it.
I told you, I can't interpret shit. I can't fucking read Hangul. I can't speak Korean.
But you have the codes.
I just had a little chart on hand.
경보에는 익숙해지시는 게 좋을 겁니다. 아직 50일까지.
I'm surprised Heathcliff didn't top the chart this round, but that's because. But Faust did attack more people.
Oh yeah. Once again, Faust, when that engine gets fucking going, it starts some shit.
Harpoons. We were waiting by the entrance when a sudden shock struck the When a sudden shock shook the Elcourt branch, we hurried out and gazed into the mists and saw an intimidating-looking vessel emerge. Did we just get hit by a hit and run?
Fucking pirate drive-by.
No golden bow, no survivors.
All that for nothing.
새로운 시선의 작품을 볼 수 있는 기회였으니 나쁘진 않았군.
I could see why you connect with Ryoshi a lot, because she also does the heh.
뭐 괜찮지 않겠어? 보통 이렇게 털리는 경우는 다음부터 대박 날 징조더라고.
Rodian, I love your optimism and I believe in your philosophy, but also gambler's fallacy.
아무래도 그 가지를 찾으려면은 호수 한복판을 해적거려야 할 것 같은데.
It's all in the legs, Greg. It's all in the legs.
그자의 말대로라면 황금 가지는 창백한 고래가
I don't
삼키고
think I
갔다는
want to
거예요.
swim in the lake anyway.
It seems like a bad place to swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
정말 가는 곳이요? 그 풍차만한 아니 십체만한 아니 성체만한 창백한 고래를 찾으러 말이오?
I'm sorry, Don. What did you say?
hard to tell. It was like Don got cut out. Also, this is interesting for Don considering the end of the story of Don Quixote, where what did he interpret the windmill as again? Was it a dragon or an ogre?
I think it was a
Giant?
giant.
What was that, Tiger?
I think it was
Giant?
a giant or something.
A giant. Okay.
What were you trying to say, Fenful?
Same thing.
잡을 수 있을까? 그리고 잡는다고 해도 황금 가지는 어떻게 얻어? 다시 뱉으라고요?
Boy, I can't wait to fight Meet Ahab.
돌아가는 편이.
돌아간다고요?
아, 그게
돌아가면 그 다음은 어떻게 하실 건가요? 아, 뭐 황금 가지를 포기한다?
Ah, she's using this as a means to an end. Okay.
그렇게 아무렇지 않게 없던 일로 하고
When you?
그 다음 작전으로 넘어간다.
Well, we're finding that bitch. We're gonna kill that bitch.
이 집단에서 용인되었는지도 모르겠지만 그게 어찌 되었든 저는 돌아가지 않아요. 여기까지 내가 어떤 마음으로
Pretty interesting that Faust was there with a look of concern.
이 망할 회사에 들어오고 줄곧 버티고 있던 이유는 항상 하나뿐이었어요.
What, was it the promise of infinite chicken back at Papa Bungy's?
파우스트, 당신은 알죠?
Ah, there we go.
이스마일 씨의 말씀대로 이 정도의 상황에서 황금가지 수복을 포기하는 건 허용되지 않습니다. 하지만 지금 당장은 어디론가 이동하지는 못할 겁니다.
See, the funny thought was I was fully expecting Ishmael to, like, try to confront Rodian physically, but I just imagined Rodian would probably just lift her up like a very angry cat.
베르길리우스 씨와 합류해서 추후에 대한 논의를 하는 편이 적합할 것 같네요.
그건가? 이번에도 그 거지 같은 호수의 규칙 때문이지?
네, 그렇습니다. 약 2시간이나.
I like Faust is like, yeah, it is. We got 2 hours.
참 잘했어요, 히스클리프 씨.
이런.
What? Honglu is like the most earnest person here. There is no deception behind Honglu. Oh. A sudden shock shook everyone, including my eardrums. Wow. Let's get out of here first.
안개 너머로 선박 여러 척을 관측해.
Yo, that is a junk.
감각은 아니다.
I think that's more of a frigate.
No, it's like one of those boats that Japan used to use back in the Warring States era. The ones that are just basically like castles on boats.
아니 잠깐만. 그게 먼저냐? 원래 여기까지 물이 차 있지 않았었잖아.
It was as Heathcliff said, when we first got to this branch, the water level was down there. But now it had risen high enough that the waves were lapping at the platform we were standing on.
만족은요. 이 호수는 시간이 흐르면 수면 위 높은 고저차로 오르내리는 현상이 있는 것 같습니다.
뭔가 발사되었다.
충격에 대비해라. 또 온다.
Yeah, that's a war fleet. Numerous harpoons suddenly riddled the ground we were on. We were being bombarded with harpoon shots, flying with nary a care whether it hits someone or not. Oh shit. Has her eyes glowed before?
Yes.
Ryoshi parried a few harpoons away with the back of a sword, but there were simply too many. Ryoshi parried a few harpoons.
그래, 쌍가오리 녀석들인가? 끈질긴 거 하나만큼은 정말 존경스럽네.
관리자님, 당신이 기어코 살려두었던 그제가 부른 찌꺼기들이겠죠.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they would have been here even if we killed them.
Yeah.
I would say they would be worse if they had killed them.
There'd be more boats.
잠깐. 조금만 머리를 굴려보면 알 수 있잖아. 우리가 호수에 묶여 있는 것처럼 저것들도 호수에 묶여 있을 거 아니야. 뭐 작살을 실컷 박는다고 해도 이 넘어.
Are they on another lake?
못하니까 그 사이에.
No, same one.
보통 해적들이 작살을 날리는 건 그런 의도가 아니죠.
So that's how.
우리가 갈고리를 단 건 지금 같은 조질력을 위해서였다고.
The Jolly Pirates.
작살 타고 싶은 사람 나요다.
I miss you, lads. This is big lad. 3 waves. Oh, the background looks really cool.
탈출 개체 확인.
숨기기 뺏긴 한번 먹였어.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
Otis, what are you doing? Oh my god, 36? That's not too bad. Do I wanna quick suppression on that? Well, it accelerates the fight.
한바탕 해볼까?
Especially with that piddly attack.
유효타. 좋아.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
파쇄 완료. 금방 끝내고 버스로 돌아갈
Wow, this guy is untouched. Also, dead silence on the audio.
Yeah, the
yeah,
music
buddy, that's a bug with this fight.
Yep.
Well, let's get some other music in here. Let's get some completely inappropriate music.
Oh boy. Just load up fucking like Kevin McLeod or something.
Nah, I just took Kanto 2 music in there.
직접 알겠습니다.
Yeah, I remember asking your Discord about it last night. It was super late when I asked about it. Nobody answered. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It is a bug with this fight specifically.
This phase or this fight?
Just cuts out.
Is it the phase or is it the whole fight?
Fight.
Okay.
It's the fight. Sort of.
유지하니까
Oh yeah, that's that was a good use of that ult.
나이스. 하나 챙겼다.
Right, you need to understand that I play this game, story-wise, in the dead of night with nothing but me and my thoughts. Like, I was so concerned, I was checking my audio settings and everything.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸.
Wow. Oh god, Ish got fucked up.
대추가 약화되는 것 같습니다.
I fucking swear they're able to change up their targets mid-fight.
Technically they can because of how targeting works, but also they came in with a full suite. So we had like 4 unaccounted attacks and they just went all for Ish. Any AoEs on my end? I could spin the fox.
대추가 약화되는 것 같습니다. 탈출 개체가
한 번 휘두른 걸로 이렇게 나? 완전 멋있는 걸?
Ah, he will never make that flip.
Yeah, it spends 35 SP, so like you're at best you're gonna have 25 on the coin flip. Well, 20. And it came in late, so nobody's getting the yellow buff. Except for Yisong. Heathcliff is already at 4 bullets.
The secret I didn't want to tell you is the third phase it kicks back in.
You motherfucker.
Just cuts out first turn of the first fucking phase, comes back in third phase, and it's even more confusing.
Yep.
How much? Okay, Yisung. Oh! Sloth boost sticks around. Sadly, not a whole lot of sloth on this hand.
탈출 개체 확인.
That's gonna count here.
힘 조절이.
피어나라.
We'll call this sloth yellow.
Void.
Here comes the wide. I love the tightening of the leather sound. It's really good.
밀어붙이려면 지금이야. 승리가 눈앞에 있거든. 아, 혼자만 사양이다.
Oh, did Ishmael die?
Oh,
No.
Yep.
They did bleed.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
It's just going when the beat drops, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
Yeah, she had bleed on her probably, because these boys do bleed. Luckily, this isn't a mirror dungeon, so that loss isn't so debilitating.
It is a tragedy that Wayne will never play that game.
What game?
What's the name of it again?
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
Click, click.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
Faust is boss of this gym. Faust is...
Now we're gonna get into the shit.
Yeah, I heard this fight's a real motherfucker.
It's a son of a bitch!
So when you click on it, just be sure the EX objective is to win.
Clear
also,
stage.
Pointed advice. Blunt is key.
Blunt is key, huh? So we want Heathcliff's not going to contribute as much here, huh?
It's a long
Heathcliff is
fight.
great. You want damage.
You want damage, but this is a long fight.
Oh, the blunt meta's been here for a while. It's been here since fucking, like, Kanto 3. Like, the first...
Blunt and pierced, both are good. It's slash that you don't want.
Yeah, because you want damage in this fight, and this fight's fucking hard.
What is Otis's damage types? The ones that I will be using will be blunt, so I don't gotta worry about that.
Yeah, she's so good here. I keep forgetting I had Desi Rodian, so I brought I think I brought
Oh, fixed. That's funny.
You don't want Bullerbird works as Pierce, so I had to switch her out for Liu.
Yeah, I used Liu for this.
My leave is 35 though, is the issue.
Hey, remember I said I spent 60 fucking... It wasn't just for Liu. It was, I had to experiment.
Yeah, my leave is 35, but she is, T4.
Are you sitting on a bunch of tickets?
I don't think so. I could get to 38. 39's not bad, honestly.
How many silvers you got? You can make
enough.
Silvers.
I didn't think silvers would contribute that much. Shit.
Silvers are still worth a decent amount. Also, I want y'all to know that I have a fat, sleepy cat in my lap.
Who do I want as my 2 here?
Yeah, I forgot I kept forgetting I have the Daisy Rodion, so I brought a Rose Spanner, I believe.
Sadly, Rose Spanner has been crept out too. She still is like able to work better than like Yisang because she just needs one of her basic attacks to turn on her 2 and 3, but like the damage
Father
is...
Rodion is just better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she directly complements Spicy Yisang because she sets up for his ult.
Funny
The
enough,
problem
I
is
didn't
that I
actually
kept-
use E this fight.
Yeah, I kept forgetting that I had her as a thing.
I mean, Rosja still goes hard, specifically in Tremor teams. Because her ability to just pop a Tremor and just multiple times is pretty good.
I don't think I will have enough green to set up Hustle on base Rodeo, will I? Passives. One ally with the most SP deals 10% pierce damage. It's not bad. The problem is I don't know if we have enough lust on the team to validate it. Because like Party Hung Lu and Jeff Sinclair, they just have base like if you have sanity, you deal damage. What am I gonna do with
little sister Dawn for this fight? Well, it's okay. It worked fine.
No.
I'm a cool person who used Ryoshu for the fight, so.
I mean, we usually use Junk.
Ryoshu fucks.
I had to take 2 tries at it.
I took more than 2.
That's because I took a Tremor team on my 2nd try.
Oh wow, weird. My hands start making this jacking off motion for some reason.
Fuck off. I'm too tired for your sass.
Getting it anyway.
I think this team should do.
I'll get it and I'll grab it and I'll throw it back in your face. You fucking jack off.
Alright, let's see what the party is here. What is all the hype? We're fending them off somehow, but...
저 가운데에 있는 배에 계속 눈길이 가네요?
Looks like my summer house.
유독 화려한 건 다 그만큼의 이유가 있는 것이겠죠?
오라라?
Orara?
저 가운데에 있는 사람 말이야.
Is someone doing a Gynex pose? That weird guy up there. He's been posing like that over there ever since this whole mess started.
그런 게 아니야, 탄테. 저 문신을 보고도 모르겠어? 저자는
중지의 저 형이군.
I never realized how short Ryoshu is, but then again, next to Rodion, it's very like.
Rodion is the second tallest member of the party.
좁은 형님이 뭐?
The little German boy's not allowed to swear.
작은 형님 아니야?
I think she means big brother. Oh.
No, swearing is allowed, Iron, just not the little German boy.
Heathcliff reacted to that.
Let's be real. Sinclair knows Ryoshu well enough to know that she did mean bitch brother.
Sorry to bring this up
Everyone
now,
knows.
but what's the middle? Just a mere mention or a mere sight of them alone seems to shock and intimidate a lot of people. Remember how they pretty much traumatized Pilot?
듣기로는요. 중지를 포함해서
I still don't understand how Sinclair's the only one who consistently understands because Sinclair's fucked up in the head.
No, it's because he's impressionable and he easily imprints on people who have strong personalities.
손가락이라고 불리는 조직에 있는 사람들은
Oh no,
차원이
he just
다르다고
traded
들었어요.
Chroma for Ryoshu.
Yeah.
만나본 적은 없지.
You know, no, that's trading up. Ryoshu's a lot less directly abusive.
Yeah, but it's still not good.
No, she is a bad person to look up to.
But
Right.
better than fucking Cromer.
Way better.
끝이라고 봐야지.
Hey, I understand that one.
마지막
Yeah.
한계비를 피워야겠.
I'm so proud of you for understanding
다들
Fubar.
죽기 좋은 날씨 아닌가.
Today is a good day to die.
Yeah,
Wow.
you know, when Ryoshu is the one saying, well, we're fucked, things are bad.
Like, wow, even you, huh?
마주해야 하는 일들이라면 담담하고 굳세게.
Yo.
단테.
준비 운동은 끝났나?
What the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, boy!
They're fucked.
The middle fucking kicks ass.
He's wearing sunglasses in this gloomy weather?
These guys are absolutely a fucking aesthetic.
They kick so much
이번
ass.
전투는 지금까지와는 양상이 다를 것
He
같습니다.
reminds me of a villain from One
시민을
Piece.
안전하게 하는 것이 우선입니다.
Don't lead up.
Yes.
Yeah.
He also reminds
I agree
me.
with Darklight, actually.
He also reminds me of the dog, the Backstreet Dogs from early game Ruina.
I mean, these do have
Kicks ass.
the tattoos
Yeah.
powering up.
Holy shit!
이렇게 오래 걸릴 줄 몰랐다.
Holy shit!
This man fucks.
협상을 원한다면 우리 쪽에서는 들어줄 용의가 있다.
Everybody's confidence out the fucking window.
뭔가 협상을 하려.
You saw that, man.
그때 그 친구하고는 입장이 완전히 반대가 됐고.
No, I love this guy. He's great.
진짜 올 줄은 몰랐는데.
I mean, it's not like it's not the Ruina game where we were able to take out the thumb.
No, this is I like the aesthetic of fuck you.
난 말이다.
I mean, they're the middle.
지금까지
예.
인생의 대부분을 중지에 바치면서 단 하나 깨뜨릴 수 없는 철칙이 있었다. 하지만 오늘부로 그 철칙이 산산조각나고
Oh boy, I'm glad you broke our rule for us.
너희가 내 개인 금고를 털어가는 바람에 말이지.
Personal safe?
I love this guy.
와, 치가 떨리네. 어떻게 그런 행동을 할 생각을 하지? 응? 쌍갈고리 팔을 털어서가?
Wait, this is not about the club? A bulky ancient book hung from his waist, secured in place by thick chains. He lifted it with his hand.
그러니 이 자리에서 고하도록 하겠다. 너희들의 용서받을 수 없는 죄를.
저기 우리가 비록 그 스미 씨랑 조금 말다툼이 있긴 했지만.
Miss who now? Who the fuck are you talking
그대의
about?
부하는 우리가 무사히 돌려보냈어.
야 잠깐. 스미?
Yup. That's what I expected. Oh, boss hates these guys, you know. No way. He didn't know? Oh. Yeah, that's how I feel half the time, Yisong. I open my mouth and whoo boy, I didn't have to say anything. Yeah, that one piled on top. The big brother began flipping through the pages, taking time to wet his fingers.
안가품 장부다. 저기에 적혀진 이름들은 뭐 끝이지. 우스워서 돌아버릴 것만 같군.
세상은 북신과 퍼석으로 나눠진다. 너흰 그 차이를 알고 있는가?
The urge to blurt out, "What the hell are you talking about?" was palpable, yet suppressed by an unknown, incredibly patient force.
손으로 움켜쥐었을 때 안정감 있고 부드럽게 잡히는 것이 북신이며 꺾으라게 손가락을 뚫고 나오는 가닥들이 퍼석이다. 그 중에서도 최상의 북신이 되기 위해서는 매일같이 인고와 단련의 시간과
This is not what I was expecting the middle to be all about.
I mean, to be powerful in the city, you have to be some degree of deranged.
Yeah, but he's a lot more, you know, verbose and very, you know, sensible about it.
Just let the man cook, Wang. Let the man
let him cook.
수없이 많은 노력이 필요하지.
Oh boy.
유사의 최고급 항구인 대왕가오리 항구선에 위치한.
Wait. No.
프라이빗 미용실 원장에게 헤어 스타일링을 무려 5시간 동안 받을 수 있는 쿠폰. 거기다 그 쿠폰이 있으면 누구나 멋쟁이가 될 수 있는 데다가 사전 예약 없이 방문도 할 수 있다고 적혀 있지.
Somebody accidentally took the coupon, didn't they? So, we're being accused of taking his coupons for a hair salon.
아까 요슈 씨가 좁은 형님이라 했던 것은
속 좁은 걸 의미하지. 진짜 엮이지 않는 것이 상책이었건만.
그것은 북신을 위한 원대한 한 걸음이었다. 하지만 그 쿠폰을 털어가는 바람에 나는 기약 없이 퍼석인 채로 살아야 하겠지. 자, 봐라. 이게 너희 중 하나가 저지른 극악무도한 죄의 증거다.
Oh my fucking god.
God fucking damn it, Heathcliff!
My sentiments exactly.
It's so fucking good.
The big brother tossed a piece of paper before us. On it was a picture. Heathcliff?
I love Heathcliff so much.
것인 줄은. 아야 그렇잖아. 금고에 알록달록한 고양이 스티커들만 붙어 있었다고. 그걸 뭐 누가 저런 엄청난 녀석 금고일 거라고 생각해?
취향이라는 건 사람마다 제각각. 마치 보수처럼.
Everybody's got different tastes.
So what if he likes cute little kitty stickers? Fucking God forbid.
Look, you take one look at that man and tell me that he cannot like whatever he damn well pleases.
Okay, so Heathcliff's the sinner, right? So yeah, just beat up Heathcliff for a bit. It's fine. Have fun, guys.
I don't think you understand how the middle works here, buddy.
Heathcliff, did you even know who, what, or where these coupons were for? I was taking the gold bars. He cares about the coupons?
He just took everything.
남의 것을 가져가는 도둑질이나 하는 낙인이 우리가 되어버린 것이오. 왜 그런 것이오, 히스클리프?
You have disappointed the Don Don.
왜 생전 관심도 없던 헤어 살롱에 손을 대버린 것이오.
Look, I know where Heathcliff is coming from. I tried to take as much fucking gold as I could at the end of that one Fallout New Vegas DLC. I did what I reasonably could. I didn't do head strats, but I took what I could.
그런 게 있어.
단 한 가지
Heathcliff too wishes to enter the world.
I like Marcel in this bit.
가져간 쿠폰을 다시 돌려줘도 용서해줄 가능성은 극히 드물다는 것이다. 0이라고 봐야겠지.
Damn.
그러므로 그 쿠폰은 히스클리프, 네 것이 될 수 있다.
I just want Lush's hair, that's all.
불행한 소식으로는
Well, you can't really give it back. Giving it back isn't gonna do anything, so you might as well keep it.
I'll be oofed.
일하는 거겠죠.
I want this chapter to end with us going back on the boat and people feeling like, I'll be back in like a couple hours later, guys. With this extended, passionate speech coming to an end, the big brother of the middle and Don Quixote both wipe the tears from their eyes.
그리고 그 죄의 대가는 8조 20항을 보면 거기서 A형의 6번째.
Man, they have a fucking listing for this?
Yes.
They have a listing for everything.
그래, 찾았다. 관계자 전원. 그러니까 쿠폰을
Of all involved parties, I see.
신분이 있던 사람의 직결 처형이다.
To be fair, this seems to be the consequence of basically anything in that book.
역시 속조.
Oh, you get more another like look of what goes on with the book. If you have
Ricardo,
little brother Marceau.
Ricardo.
I mean, there's a decent chance he just made up the punishment on the spot.
That'd be pretty dope, though.
One of my friends theorized that basically whenever an infraction is committed against the middle, the big brother basically just writes down a punishment that they just make up on the spot and write it down in the book, and that gets updated to all of their other books, which could be their thing.
That'd be
that would be
good.
dope, but
썩 맛있진 않았어. 다음이 있다면 더 콕.
And the big brother quite literally soared into the air. What a character. Oh shit.
Prepare to get fucked.
얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
3 waves. We don't even get to see their other attacks. Wow.
They have a certain
You'd be
passive.
so lucky.
They have a certain passive that makes this fight even harder.
Every time a middle alley is killed in this encounter. Oh, this is gross.
Yeah, you have to win clashes so to make it like more manageable.
This is a focus fight.
Yes, for a reason.
Yes, it is. There's a very good reason. But at the very least, remember that you're mostly not on a turn timer.
You still have to win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
한바탕 해볼까?
Good leap. Solid leap. Oh yeah, you should have looked at their block move.
Oh, did they get coin up on block?
Sure do.
It's fine.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Yeah. Liu is really good for this.
Oh, that's frustrating.
I mean, he's not dead, so he's not applying power to
Yeah, look at their block card.
Turn end if unit has a shield gain. Ooh. I think we punch through their shield though.
Yeah, you basically need to fucking ruin their day.
No, that's not gonna work.
Struggling.
Oh, it's all terrible.
Oh yeah. No, they got some good coins.
They have massively good coins. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, this fight is rough. And to think,
Yeah, I think it
this
took
is
me like
only
4
the
attempts
first wave.
because I didn't understand what I was doing the first time, and then the experimentation came the second time. Third time, more experimentation. And the fourth time I did what I did the third time, except my coins didn't suck.
I quit out a few times. Like I lost a few times, but I quit out a few times. I needed one. I was thinking, oh, I was on a turn timer.
Oh, what happens immediately?
I wasn't. But also, it was like, I'm not getting through this reliably enough. I gotta switch up what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, my issue is the first and second time I thought I was on a timer as well.
Same.
Yeah, Middle Dawn turns out she's really good for this fight, specifically because the middle guys are weak to blunt for some reason.
Yeah.
And she Clash as well, too.
Yeah.
And she resists blunt.
You'd think it would be Slash, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck is Slash? That sounds lame. Get that weak ass shit out of here.
Listen, they're good against defense against Slash because they have chainmail.
I'm gonna punch you.
And nobody would blame you. It would be a victimless crime.
You're angry at me because I'm correct.
Yes.
Oh, right, paralysis.
Gross.
Am I online for Dur? Technically,
You're
I
in
am.
range.
I mean, technically, if you feel like eating a chunk of your HP.
No, I mean you do get a good chunk of charge on use.
Dur doesn't give you charge; it consumes.
On use. On use. I misread that. Well, yeah, you have enough 7.
So DDR is the one that if you don't have enough charge when you use it, you eat a fuck ton of damage, but you still get the bonus.
Yeah, which is kind of what I want right now. Oh, this was wasted, actually.
Yeah.
You want these people dead fast.
I could do some tricks for that. I could actually scam this part of the dominating.
Yeah, not only are these like focus fights, it also has the whole body mechanic going on.
Yeah, because they're proud of their abs.
And look at them, they're fucking shredded.
There we go.
Built like fucking brick walls.
He had busts for days, but I knew I could cash scam him out.
Yeah, and since you killed 5 of them earlier, they all have 5 boots.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Yeah, they all have.
So do they have anything funny for Saturday?
No, Oh, they do have that. Don't. Oh, what?
I mean, agitated is pretty standard.
I didn't realize that they had a listing of what their sanity bonuses are when insane. Huh. Well, that throws a wrench into my thoughts on the fight.
Yeah, this guy's a fucker.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
God, I'm only gonna hit 2 of them, aren't I?
Oh yeah, I think I brought Marcel with this. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to use Pursuance to heal because I need healing along with Fluid Sac. Then I realized, oh shit, I have Capote on.
Oh, all of these cards suck.
Yeah, this is kind of mostly my setup. The big difference is instead of having Modus, I had fucking Sinclair.
Yeah,
Sinclair would have been real good here.
Yeah, I had Lou-ish, Spice saying Sister Dawn R. Merceau, and what was my 6? Oh yeah, Molo Otis.
Yeah, and Sinclair would have been real good here. There we go. That's my girl.
저거 봐, 쟤 휘청거리고 있다.
Oh, all these clashes blow.
I mean, yeah, Irons, like this is very much a reminding you of the power scaling in the setting kind of fight.
You might be too used to like, oh yeah, we've dealt with fingers before. It wasn't really too bad, right? Despite the fact that we were like stealing power from people. But now it's like, no, this is how things are actually to normal people.
Yeah, this is a group of normal people with some slight buffs.
No, you are above normal at this point, but also, you're not that far high up the rungs.
We're like fucking grade 7 if we're lucky.
I want to say it at least a 6.
I mean, I guess yeah, like we said earlier, I could see like Limbus Company taking on the Kurokumo gang.
Oh, they're busting out the shit, aren't they? But they're rolling low because of low sanity.
But the killings are still fucking insane.
Faust, what are you at? 6? Yeah.
한바탕 해볼까?
And now I'm gonna be fighting a dude with fucking plus 10 offensive power next turn, aren't I?
힘들군. 그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
맞는 거야.
일촉즉발.
Yeah, here's
Mortal Peril?
Mortal Peril, yeah.
HP unknown. I like when they do this, because they did this at the end of Verona to show you, like, the power gap, and now they're doing it here.
They also did it at the start of Limbus.
Look at his other stuff too, Wang.
Punching, kicking, payback, domineer. Every time a mill ally is killed, gain 1 offensive. When allied from
Look at the offense level for all of his skills.
Just like keep reading first.
They don't show offense level on there.
That's the point.
That's because it's a question mark.
Oh, I see. An enemy that attacks turn fails to deal 12 HP damage with their skill. Ew.
Yeah. But also look at his sanity, really quick.
10. Low morale, turn start, gain 1 attack power, and 3 defense down, gain damage up based on... Whew. This guy gets harder the more you fight him.
Well, as long as you keep breaking his coins.
If you manage to break his points, that is.
Yeah, because he's throwing 17s and 18s right now.
And that's more or less unbuffed.
Well, yeah, he is buffed right now, actually.
But relative to what it could be. If, say, you killed his buddies.
No, he is, well, offense level 5.
Yeah, I strategically had to kill his buddies.
Yeah, this is very much an Agni and Rudra scenario, it's looking like. Oh yeah, Rodeo's got a lot of taunt on her right now.
Yeah, but also you fucking rolled dog shit for speed.
Yeah, everybody on 3s.
So you're not gonna be able to fucking counter any of his clashes.
Do I bull rush him or do I take out the boys first? Because if I take out the boys, he's already at peak capacity, but he gets coin up for a turn if I do that.
Oh, see, look at his counter.
On hit, target loses 5 SP.
Yes.
I took a lot of attacks on the chin and it was miserable.
I like how the unfathomable Eldritch Horror here is just a dude with some fucking glam. Fucking fashion so powerful it boggles the mind.
Like
Not that it boggles the mind, it is just power of a scale that you just are not even close to.
It like, you remember, like, the Lady of Pain?
Oh my god,
like,
that counter damage, what?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you noticed that.
How do I anticipate that?
Whoever hits first.
Yeah.
So you remember the Lady of Pain from Planescape?
No.
And how, well, her entire deal is that if the players try to fight her, the entire point of her encounter is no. No, you don't. She cleanses your flesh, and you die. You do not fight the Lady of Pain.
I have a bad feeling about this fight, who buddy?
It's like how in Old World of Darkness, Kane wasn't statted. Deliberately.
Combat start, apply 1 attack power up to all allies. Attack down 2 enemies with the least SP. So 2 random people are gonna clash worst here. I hate that.
Ludigrace, I see you have also seen the Spoonie experiment video.
한바탕 해볼까?
Unless I'm assuming.
I mean, I've played Planescape Torment, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I learned about it from... Oh, goodbye! Yeah, I learned about Lady of Pain from a Spoonie experiment originally. Also, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
I hope you noticed his body health bar.
His what?
His body health bar.
Yeah, it's got 4 pips.
It's very important to know, but do pay attention. It's important.
We are on 2 staggers. He's not doing anything this turn. Test of the big brother.
Oh boy.
I mean, Reed.
Yeah, that means he's going to fuck someone's world up. See, when this is active, take double the damage from skills, double the amount of stagger threshold raised from tremor bursts. It's effective 5 expires when the user is staggered. If the unit isn't expired, gain 5 damage. So if we pass the test, he just gets pissed.
No, basically you to stagger him.
Yeah, this is where you just fucking unload and stagger.
Yeah, there's a slight problem with that.
Yeah, it is, ain't it?
I also have to protect Rhodia somehow.
Yeah, you just been having bad luck with her.
Wait, what was... Oh yeah, she just had some ass cards.
Not the ass cards.
Faust doesn't have any tremor, unfortunately, but I'm not looking to go wide here.
순식간에 끝내죠.
Whew, that dodge is busted.
Yeah, it kind of is. Next time it shows up, you probably want to hit it with a Odyssey Has a Purpose or something. You know, if you get the chance.
That didn't apply the oh, he gets it. Oh, that's a lot of punching and kicking. His sanity is super high. Oh.
You're not clashing that against these things, man.
What was that?
Like, you're gonna have a hard time clashing with a lot of his skills.
We don't have any good clashes, do we? Oh, she has a paralysis. Ugh. This is fucking gross.
Yep.
Shocked that I can't hit these 29s. Like, I get something there with Heathcliff, at least. I still have 2 other dice to hit. Oh, this blows. I think he's on the threshold to stagger, so we can possibly get rid of him. But, like, this big brother is getting away scot-free with the stagger, and I hate that.
No,
sometimes you gotta count your losses.
I wish I knew the numerical threshold of when the next stagger is. Because I'm debating doing a counter dice with Faust.
That's the thing. You don't.
That's only 29. Only 29.
Yeah, I'm focused on mitigating damage, trying to clash as much as I can to mitigate damage. Really, other than that, it's like
한바탕 해볼까?
Oh my god, Otis.
I did try to get the little brother, clear out the little brothers as quickly as I could.
Oh, this is a fucking mess.
Dang. Wow.
Please, this isn't an absolute mess yet.
Now it is.
Yeah.
Well, goodbye, Ryoshu. It was nice knowing you.
모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
You're dead.
뭐 하려는 거지?
Well, next turn, yes.
Oh, this is a DPS check?
Oh my wamo shinderu.
Yeah, it is a DPS check.
직접 알게 합니다.
He has kind of a pattern going on with his the way like his moves go.
Now it is over.
My hair!
Fully and completely.
My hair coupons!
I mean, we could possibly clash that, can't we?
No.
No, you can't.
It's...
I can't?
There is a
Go ahead
chance.
and try for it. Fuck it.
I tried. I lost. So like, no, it's...
It's a low sanity, so, like, you're probably right, but it's a scenario of, like, the numbers are there.
Time to risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Does the Odyssey have a purpose?
The answer is no.
God, neutral and Faust's clash is fucking miserable.
Everyone say a quick prayer for Wang.
한바탕 해볼까?
도리메.
여행은 목적이 있었지.
Got it.
Wow.
당신을 인도해주지 못해도
I appreciate because when you clash,
Dude,
you are the one that is pushed backwards.
What was that?
That when you clash with him, you are the one that is pushed backwards, not him.
Yeah, this I knew was gonna happen. Rhodium was not surviving that. Oh, whoa!
Just barely.
Yeah.
Okay, no clash with two of them.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
It keeps going.
It has a
yeah.
7-way, by the way.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing, is just that you have to pass that test. If you don't pass that test, then you're dead.
Yeah, he just starts dunking.
It's one of the reasons why it actually, despite you getting the coin, risking the coin up, is taking out his the ads does mean that you can pommel more damage to him.
I'm trying for a blind haymaker here.
탈출 개체 확인.
I got a
Nope.
big confession for y'all. I didn't know about the increased damage that he takes during Test of the Big Brother.
Holy shit.
공부를 좀더
Yeah, no. My hair coupons is a board wipe.
Yeah.
And you have to win that. Ew.
Yeah, so it's past 3 a.m. here, so I'm gonna be off for now.
Later.
Good night.
Do I give it one more try? Because, like, this is the last fight of this, and it's not even, like, the chapter done.
It's pretty much smooth sailing for the rest of the chapter, though.
Wait, there's more after this?
Yes, it ends on 35.
Oh, so there is more after this. Okay, then. We could do this, like, Tuesday, then. Well, I probably level up, Super Sinclair?
다른 사람들은 어쩜 그렇게 의자에 못 박힌 듯 앉아 있을 수 있는 거야?
I should.
진짜 못을 박았네.
I mean, if you're gonna give me the money, I could just fucking roll for it. Do I have to use my 10 pull here, though?
I see you told.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
What was that?
Nothing.
That is fine.
Ah, do I have to use the 10 pull? Like they won't let me just use money?
Unfortunately.
It's whatever. Might as well end it on something funny. Damn, that's a bummer pull.
메르소입니다. 작은 형님을 보필하고 있습니다.
That is like...
It's fine. I also pulled dog shit.
That is like horseshit pull.
Yeah, I just bought Dawn because I managed to go up with pulling. It's like, hey, look, two golds. I'm like,
it's
crazy, but it was none of the ones I wanted.
I had that with Twin Hook Pirates. I got Dimension Shredder Yisong on the first banner.
I'm saying none of what I wanted because I already had it. Because I already had all the other 3 stars.
Look, man, let me tell you about my hell of trying to pull for Wetsuit-ish, never getting her and instead getting a whole bunch of other shit instead.
Oof.
Same thing happened to me.
Yeah, that's kind of how I would put it. It's like, you know what, this is what all those those shards are for.